3 ads, huh? Damn. Uh, Hold on a second. I didn't do a quick mic check on this. 'Cause I've been messing around with this microphone. Hopefully it sounds all right. Hold on a second. I'm gonna turn the desktop audio off so you don't hear me mic checking this on my end. Hold on. Settings. Okay. Slim, you got 3 ads? Damn. Uh, like I said, I have it set so it only, well, okay, that's when you join this, when you're watching the stream. I don't know how, I don't think I have control over how many ads it sends you when you click on it initially. That's bloody annoying. So yeah, so I know this was kind of last minute stream. Sorry about that, but originally I was just gonna post my video and call it when I post video because it's not done yet. Originally I was just gonna post a video about Nova, but I figured, you know what? Fuck it, we do it live. As let me get the Bill. What's the Bill O'Reilly thing? Hold up, let me pull it up. If YouTube would load. Is there just like a? Okay.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
That's about right. I got his weight loss dough made a pack of the demon sloth of gluttony. I think the downside of that is they gave him diabetes. Like I genuinely think the people who are saying he got diabetes, I think they are correct. I'm just saying, I think they are 100% correct. So, yeah, let me get the screen blocker off. So, well, let me get the video up first. So, we've got 4 videos to cover today. We're going to start with the... Can I join again? Yeah, sure, man. I'll bring you in. Give me 1 second. You might regret joining because this is going to be cursed. Because I've seen these videos. I've already got them saved on my computer. Granted, they're saved at like potato quality because that's the best I could get them. All right, well, waiting for that to time out. Okay. I guess he'll just join whenever he's got his stuff set up. Yeah, so let's get into this. As you can, well, you actually can't see the screen yet. Hold up. Let me turn that off. Make sure the audio is cranked up so you guys can hear it. So as you can see here, this is the thing. I'll just read it aloud. The girl in this video was allegedly 14 at the time of the recording. And apparently Nova knew this. And whoever provided this video to, I guess, the rest of the, I don't know what you want to call it, a community as a whole, had asked for the girl's face to be obscured and voice changed. So Purity Sin voiced over her, basically doing a dub.
We didn't sell out to the Chinese. We were already sold when Nixon. When
Okay.
Nixon told us the bullshit. I'm just seeing all this stuff for like Marvel Rivals, and I'm like, imagine Disney's so desperate that they're actually willing to let them put like their OCs in the game.
Wait, they actually did that?
Yeah, they're letting us slide a lot of the new Marvel Rivals characters. A few of them are just like brand new from like the Chinese studio making the game. It's crazy. Insane.
That's funny. But where was I in this thing? Okay, so yeah, so the voice you're gonna hear from the girl is not the actual girl's voice in this, because to keep her identity protected, another YouTuber named Purity Sin is dubbing over her. And the face is censored. According to this, that Purity is completely following what the person in the original video said, so Obviously, I haven't heard the original, so I can't compare. So we're just gonna assume that everything that she says is accurate.
The fact
Uh,
that she puts like already like allegedly and stuff in there, kind of like I leans more towards, yeah, this is probably more legit, because you wouldn't go through the effort of like saying, oh, I don't have all the info, so I'm gonna trust her on this.
yeah, I'm gonna lean towards allegedly, meaning that this is legit, and it seems legit because I'm pretty sure parts of there's a part of one of these videos that it's not out yet, but okay, one part of this I have seen before, like years ago when I first was covering Nova, but I didn't have the full context of it because I don't think the full conversation existed. And yeah, it's gonna get weird. Though that's not gonna be in the parts that's released yet. They're supposed to be.
It can't be any fucking weirder than my days, Ben. Jesus Christ.
Um, it, you know what? Actually, I think your day might. I'll let you be the judge after we watch this.
And by the way, I deal with terrible situations with humor. I'm a lot like Dankula, where this is awful. This is an awful situation. I don't mean to like take away from that, but
Oh yeah, you gotta use
I
humor to cope.
I need it to cope.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's either humor
or
substances or anger.
I'm gonna do. If I let my anger take over, then I would do some very unchristian like things. Things I don't think I'd be allowed to heaven for, quite frankly.
All right, so let's get into this. This video is 21 minutes long. It's
Oh yeah, let's get it over with.
we got three more. We got two more of these, but those are much shorter than this one, thankfully.
How are you? That's good.
What the fuck? Did that happen? Okay, I guess that was just part of the video. I thought my
Did you
monitor
get a new
crashed.
stuffed animal? Yeah.
So I don't know how well you guys can tell. He's in a Sailor Moon outfit.
I was about to make a pro Jarrett joke, but
I thought that too. I was like, oh shit, he's channeling Pro Jared. But you know what? I don't think Pro Jared would. I haven't followed it. Was Pro Jared actually?
at least he was cheating. He was cheating, but I don't think he was like. I think she was of age. I'm pretty sure she was of age.
Okay, good.
Because they didn't. Because I guarantee you, if she wasn't of age, we would hear about it.
Yeah, people would still be giving him shit for it if that was the case. Because I know he had posted receipts for a lot of the crazier shit, so I think he exonerated himself.
Yeah, like it's like, yeah, dude, that's kind of shitty. You cheated on your wife, but like, whatever, man. Like, you're not like, I know it's a low bar, but like, man, at least you're staying away from kids. Like,
I know.
as long as it's another consenting adult, I kind of don't care.
I know. Like that's how low the bar is. That like it's like, oh, you cheat on your wife, don't care. Like it's shitty, but I don't care.
That's a shitty thing to do, but like, I don't care.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that, but you know. Nova's house, the house from RE7. Don't insult the Baker estate like that. They maintain it better than Nova does.
Not to mention they were under the effect of the mold, so like, you couldn't really blame them.
Yeah.
It could have been a very fine house beforehand.
It probably was, like, all joking aside.
Like, because they preserved it. They preserved a lot of the stuff in there pretty well.
Yeah.
All right, continue.
Yeah, I want to apologize to anyone who is a Sailor Moon fan in the chat right now, because yeah, y'all going through it.
Edgy, it's a lot like Sonic fans. They kind of already know. You don't get into the Sonic fandom without knowing. It's the same with Sailor Moon, from what I can tell.
They just live with the pain. You know that scene from Blade Runner where what's his name? Ryan Gosling's like lying in the snow, all depressed. That's them. That's them.
I want to see.
You all right?
Yeah, I forgone alcohol because I don't want to feel like my dad. So I decided to weed. I mean, medicine, right? Medicine.
All right. Yeah, unfortunately, this is the best quality we got this in.
I love it. It's so cute. It's so cute.
I also believe this is a minor because it's on an iPad.
Yeah, that iPad kid. But yeah, just so everybody's aware, yes, he is doing his age regression fetish shit with a 14-year-old, allegedly. An alleged 14-year-old. So let that sink in. There is a lot of dead air in this, I will say that. That's the one thing. Because I've been, like, watching
Did
this
you
and
get
taking
him
notes.
with the mystery box?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hey, what's up, Kazacorn?
How far does he go with the stuffed animals, Edgy?
I don't know. I don't think anything's come out of him doing, we'll just say NSFW stuff with the stuffies. Why do I call them stuffies? The stuffed animals, but,
Hey,
I don't
Austin,
know.
what's up?
Hey, Austin, how y'all doing? We're subjecting ourselves to horrors for your entertainment.
Hey, Asswalker, thoughts on Toy Story 5? I will not support.
I didn't even see the
any-
trailer, so I don't even know.
I won't support any Disney products, anything Disney moving forward. Yeah, I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
It's just another franchise they're running into the ground. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, they should have stopped at Toy Story 2, but whatever.
Also very funny of a Disney movie to like complain about. Like the whole joke of what the trailer is. Oh, it's the iPad generation. They got to compete with iPads and shit. And I'm like, aren't you like the company and studio who like wants kids on iPads all the time?
Yeah, aren't you trying to cater to those people most of the time?
Yeah, like those Elsagate videos you guys don't take down, let roam on the internet to stay relevant.
To be fair, I think those technically fall under fair use, but still.
Yeah.
Nova Prison
Nova
Arc
Prison Arc.
2026. We can only hope. That would be hilarious if it happened.
It's so interesting like predators in prison. They like hobble together like rats in there.
Yeah.
I think
Except
it's fit
at
right in.
Yeah. Because at least rats, I think, are a little more pleasant.
I mean, I've dealt with a couple, and and you know what? I'm more. I'm more upset about killing a rat than killing allegedly other kinds of people. Anyway, let's move on with the video.
Yeah, let's move on before you get me taken down.
I incriminate myself. Sorry.
Predators in prison are like PB and J. Yeah.
No, Edgy. I put the peanut butter inside my inside my head, so the jelly on top of it. Call it a peanut butter and asshole sandwich. But Tom here is gonna be calling it lunch.
I knew you were gonna go there, but that's not point that out. If you didn't go there, I was gonna go there.
Oh man. It's
Planning to go to
that is the most fucked up and most hilarious episode.
It really is. It's one of the funniest bits.
Because that's genuinely, because that's the worst part. Like the whole thing is like Tom has a very rational fear.
Yeah, it's rational, all right.
But it's funny.
It is still funny as fuck.
Sleep soon, or are you going to stay up for a bit?
Yeah.
What do you see when you'll be tired?
And yes, he's
I
gonna
don't mind if you sleep on call again.
And yes, he's gonna do the baby voice the entire fucking time. Just so you know, it's insufferable. I don't even know if closed caption will help with this, but let's see. Not gonna lie, but this car sounds like Cow Wrangler, and it feels like an early white Bowser string. What? Okay.
Like Cow Wrangler?
Yeah,
Never
they
heard
were.
of the guy.
I think Cow Wrangler was a chick, but I could be wrong. The only thing I know about them is that they had like Andy Ditch on their channel at one point, and then there was some controversy and then they just left the internet. White Bowser was a predator, but like not even trying to be funny. That dude was fucking predator. I think he's still out. Doesn't
I've heard of White Bowser. I just never heard of the other guy.
Yeah, I don't know too much about Kyle Wrangler, but outside of that, they had some kind of controversy and they left the internet.
Well, okay then, cool.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's okay. Okay, yeah, subtitles are on. Okay, cool. So hopefully these subtitles are accurate because I'll be honest, there's points where I can barely understand him because of the quality.
Hang on. Let me listen.
Okay, Kyle Wrangler got outed, I think, for being a degenerate, if I recall. Yeah, there was something going on. I don't know the details, so I don't want to speak on it too much. This is like a scene found footage. Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
I would love a lolcow horror movie. Oh my god, could
Like
you
an
imagine?
analog horror. I think someone is trying to. There's a channel that's trying to do like a Cyrax analog horror.
Cyrax analog horror.
And the funny thing is, you really wouldn't even need to do much to like the clips to make it seem horrific. Because I mean, look at his face. His camera quality and his lighting. It looks like a cryptid thing anyway.
Yeah, he does. He does have. I could see him being in like a Wendigoon video
Yeah.
if he was like a cryptid.
Cryptid sighting.
or like a demon who fights like Archangel Michael or some shit. I don't know.
The closest
cool though.
The closest you'll get to Gollum in real life.
Although I kind of wanted Gollum to live near the end, honestly.
Yeah, but you kind of felt bad for Gollum though. That's the difference.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, actually, that's a bad comparison. I take that back.
Gollum had redeeming qualities despite his madness.
There weren't many, but they were there.
It was something. He did care about Frodo at the very least.
Yeah, to some degree.
Sorry, I'm playing Deus Ex and
Which one?
Human Revolution.
Okay, I still haven't played the sequel to that, even though I've had it for years.
Yeah, Human Revolution is one of the greatest games like ever.
I do need to play the original because I have the what's it called? Like I think it's the definitive edition on GOG. But I haven't played it yet. I need to do that too. I have so many games I need to play. It's not even fucking funny. But anyway, let's get back to this because we're not even 2 minutes in. Holy shit!
It wouldn't be one of our streams if it wasn't.
Yeah,
that wasn't the case.
Did you have a good day?
Yeah.
That's good. What did you do today?
Bowling adult does. No time.
I remember someone saying that Gollum is Dobby's evil cousin, and I think that's pretty accurate. Kinda. Well, I guess since Gollum came first, I guess you should argue that Dobby's his good cousin, I guess.
I mean, Dobby's like an autistic elf in the Harry Potter, like canonically.
Oh, he's canonically autistic?
It's stated that Dobby's very different from other elves. So
he's special.
His behavior isn't normal even by elf standards. That's what they're saying.
So what you're telling me is the southern elves look at him and say, "Bless your heart."
Oh, bless your heart.
Bless your heart.
That'd
be the most polite way to call somebody stupid.
No, that's how you call a baby ugly. You look at that baby and you look at that ugly ass baby. You say, "Bless your heart."
Bless your heart.
I stole that joke from somebody. I forgot who, but it was somebody at stand up.
I mean, it's accurate, like, cause no one's gonna say, "Yeah, that baby ugly as shit."
I'll say your baby ugly as a motherfucker.
I have to really know the person before I say that.
I'll be like, your baby look just like your daddy. That's a damn shame.
That's cold. Gollum had more dignity than Cyrix. Yeah, I think he had better teeth too, which is saying something.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a dentist like a Gollum, and it's like, bruh, there's nothing to salvage here. Imagine if Cole
Like-
Train savagely roasted Nova just like he did the Locust Queen. That would be funny as shit if like the VA does cameo and someone paid him to do that. That would be so funny.
I mean, we might as well have
Has
it
your new
going
pat-
while we're talking. Fuck it.
I mean, but then it's gonna be like we're gonna be drowning it out, and then, you know, it's not good for the listener.
Has he arrived yet?
Not yet. I'm not sure how long it'll take.
That's okay.
I got a new one coming tomorrow.
Oh, what's it look like?
Green and white.
Is it deco or normal?
Just a normal.
I don't know why, but the camera is bobbing an awful lot. I don't know why. Lester's Spade is Cole's VA, and he's based as fuck. Hell, maybe we can show him the video and he'll do it for free. Sorry to be like a Doom 2016 imp. Don't insult the Doom 2016 imp. He got the skinny fat thing going on. Don't insult him. The imps in Doom 2016 are better looking than Cyrex. Come on, man.
That one imp that had to like hand Doom the shotgun that would destroy him.
Actually, that was a Revenant, not an imp. Fake.
I don't give a fuck.
Fake fan. Fake fan.
Ever claimed I was one.
Gollum on Joe Rogan. That would be hilarious. Someone has probably used Sora AI to do that. Someone's probably already done it. Fuck it. Is Andrew Ditch a Mancubus from Doom? Yes, he's an even more disgusting version of a Mancubus. I don't know how the fuck you do that, but somehow he did.
I don't know if you saw this Patty I
I
got.
saw it. I like it.
And that's a
It's
pacifier.
really cute.
Or he calls them binkies, I think, for something, but yeah, it's fucking pacifier.
Yeah, that's what they called them in the South, binkies.
Binkies.
Yeah.
Nova, I got an interview with some guy named Chris Hansen. Bruh. That would be funny. I think the internet would implode if Chris Hansen did a sting and got Nova, of all people. I think the internet would implode. I think YouTube would go down
No,
when some
Edgy,
people trying
no,
to watch
Edgy.
the video.
Edgy, you know what would go down? You know what would break the internet?
What?
Chen got caught by Chris Hansen.
Is that who? Christian?
Like, could you imagine Chris Hansen trying to analyze fucking Chris Chan?
I feel like Chris Hansen would just give up.
He would not give up. He would know. Like, if he knows who this is, you think he's gonna let that? You gonna let that pass up? No, no. He is going to go all in and try to analyze and get into Chris's head as much as possible, and everyone is gonna watch it.
I feel like we
Everyone.
would just see Chris's sanity just decay rapidly as he's talking to Chris.
That's very accurate of what might happen.
I think Chris would genuinely just be like, what am I doing?
What am I doing? If this is really if what I'm doing isn't putting a dent into this, is it really worth it? Holy shit!
Yeah, I don't know.
How has CWC not gotten busted in a predator sting operation? Honestly,
I don't know if
Honest.
if he's done like anything, pedo.
he's definitely a sex pest weirdo.
Yeah, he's definitely weird. Don't get it twisted.
Well, weird's undercutting it, honestly.
Yeah,
If
that's
anything,
underselling it.
weird is being polite, the more I
Yeah.
think about it. But, like...
He's his own tier.
I mean, like, if it happened, let's be real, no one would be surprised.
Nah.
No one would be surprised.
I mean, after him being a literal motherfucker, like, there's very little I think you could do that could surprise me. In terms of just more fucked up shit.
We keep saying that about Chris, and he still manages to one-up it every single time.
He does. Let me not even say that.
It's weird in their CWC. Chris Chan is... Like, I think Deadwing Dork said it best, like, there will never be another Chris Chan. It's like, he was like the lolcow. Like he defined what being a lolcow was. We're just kind of
Yeah.
chasing that dragon still.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Topia Chu, aka Berserker Terra Part Nova. Do you mean like in a physical way or a quote unquote physical way?
Well, there's kind of like
Both.
this meme where people like shipping them together, which makes me want to fucking vomit because,
Because
but
like either one concerns me.
yeah, both are concerning.
Different reasons.
Yeah.
People wait. You're telling me people actually like ship these people that are real?
I think it's because
Really?
Nova hates Tofiachu, so the idea is that, to piss him off, they'll say that.
Huh.
Also, to be fair, I think when her brother died, I think he did donate money to her.
Shit, I forgot to save.
Just out of charity, I guess.
Hang on, I'm gonna kill this guy.
Kind of some views. I don't know what you're referring to, but we are watching the Nova files that are brought to us by Bloodspeth, Purity Sin, Chen Universe. I think Sawdust Nova is also involved. I think he edited some of this. We're only 3 minutes and 35 seconds in, and this first video is 21 minutes long. If we don't cover everything here, don't worry. I'm covering it in the video that I was totally not editing while waiting for the stream to go live. So that'll be up probably sometime tomorrow, probably tomorrow night. But when to go said Slim, have you seen the Gears of War Berserker? Tofia is one IRL.
Oh, it's probably one of my best ones.
That's awesome.
Yep, he's showing off a pacifier he just stuck in his mouth. I don't know what he's doing. It's hard to tell because his camera resolution
I
is so
have
shit.
a question.
Yeah?
How much are diapers on Little for Big?
Okay, so for context, Little for Big is a it's a fetish website that sells adult baby, stuff and diaper shit. So yeah. It's fucking weird. Uh-oh. Did we lose Slim? We did. Okay. I guess he's having internet problems. He'll come back. But yeah, for context, that's a fetish website. And just to make sure that I was right on that, I looked it up in an incognito tab, and the homepage alone made me want to go torch my computer and order a hazmat team to give me a full decontamination because I felt dirty for looking at it. Did Tofia start her own? I sincerely hope not. I know she's projecting about other people and stuff. I sincerely hope she doesn't do OnlyFans. That should be considered like a violation of the Geneva Conventions. If she did. Like dead ass. Let's keep going.
Depends on which ones you buy.
Are they comfy? Oh.
2-packs are like $13 though. A 10-pack are only $40.
Ooh.
So
Wait,
it's
what
a
did he say
really
right
good
there?
price
Hold
for
on.
the cake.
Yeah.
Let me go back. What did he say?
So it's a really good price for the cake.
Yeah.
Go further.
A 10-pack are only $40.
Ooh.
I think he said they're 10 after only 40. Again, it's hard to tell with the baby voice and shit quality. Okay, Slim's back.
Motherfucker! Holy shit! My internet just fucking crashed the fuck out of nowhere.
To be fair, it came back pretty fast.
Yeah, man, sorry about that. And like I'm glad it happened just right after I saved my game. Because I would have been so pissed if I had to do that whole section all over again.
Yeah, I bet. So you probably missed me telling people about the site he mentioned, and it's a site that sells like adult baby shit. It's clearly fetish shit. Like they have like corsets and other stuff on there. It's fucking disgusting and just weird to me. And he's talking to a minor about that, so that's great. That's fucking
Like
great.
even like I don't like how do you get up in the morning? Like, because there's got to be people who are like doing like or like a part of that system, right? Like the whole like adult baby age regression thing. There's got to be people who are just doing it to like make ends meet. I'm not judging, but like, how do you get up in the morning knowing you're a part of that?
I don't know,
Genuine
man.
question. I'm not even saying that to be like an asshole. Like, I'm genuinely curious.
ABDO is pedophilia in a mask. Yeah, look, I'm not gonna say that every single person who's into this shit is a PDF, but it's like it's weird. It's fucking weird. That's all I'm gonna say. I am gonna look at you like you are weird, dude.
I'm just gonna be right. I'm just gonna be real about it. I think it's perfectly okay to say it doesn't matter if you're like a pedo or not. Like, this is a reflection of who you are as a person, and I don't feel safer with you around children. Like, I'm just being real. Like, that's just. I think that's a very reasonable statement to make to something like that.
Yeah, I think
We don't
that's
have to.
fair.
We don't have to live in a society where we have to say, oh, we have to let this guy who likes to do this around kids is his right. Like, no, that is not okay.
Yeah,
That
no,
is
I
not
wouldn't feel
okay.
comfortable with someone like this around a kid. Like, even if they didn't have any other like red flags, whatever, I just wouldn't be.
No, it's like I said, it's a reflection of your character.
Like on a show called
It'd be
Crowd, I'm more sane than ABDL crowd. Yeah, I agree. A lot of them are pedos, though. Obviously, ain't doing anything to help their mentality. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I ain't gonna be mad at anybody who looks at this and says that and is like, yeah, there's some pedo shit. I don't blame you.
I will say, like, it's just like, I'm sorry, I'm bringing back kink shaming. Like, that's not okay. That's not okay. It's not. You're not a normal person if you're into that. You can have your 9 to 5. You can pray to God. You can pray to Jesus like you should. But like, at the very end of the day, say, oh well, they're a good person if they're still no.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I'm usually one of those people where it's like, you know what? As
If you're
long as
not
you,
hurting anybody, you know. But like, no, this isn't one of those cases. This is where what you're into has possible ramifications on greater society. So like, I have a right to say no. This is not okay. This not. I will not allow this to be like, oh, like this. I don't want risk of children seeing this. I don't want like this to disrupt the peace. I don't want.
yeah, like I said, as long as you're keeping that to yourself and everyone involved is an adult, like, I am gonna call you fucking weird, like if I find out about it, but that's
And of
about it.
course, like, of course, like, yeah,
Like, I'm not gonna witch
you
hunt you about it unless there is something
yeah, but
actually
like,
there.
if it gets brought up in like a documentary or something, I'm like, yeah, yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, hang on 1 second. You can keep going. I'm just going somewhere.
That's the price of being a libertarian, I guess.
Yeah. You having Nova
Hold
watch
on.
your kids equivalent of having Freddy Krueger watch your kids and wondering what went wrong. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably one of the worst babysitters you could pick. Freddy Krueger, yeah, that's probably one of the worst.
So very good price for cake.
Yeah.
Chances are these people are messed up in the head due to having really shitty childhoods. That's me being optimistic. Honestly, that's probably spot on for a lot of them. That's probably
But my problem with that is like, there's plenty of people who have very shitty childhoods. It's not
that
the
don't
case.
end up that way.
I had a pretty shitty childhood. It wasn't great. Like my teenage years, especially, those were awful. But yeah, man. Like most people don't turn out like that. Like it's. I get when people say like, oh well, like your upbringing is a factor, nurture versus nature, or whatever. But at some point, like you just gotta say like, yeah, this nothing justifies this. You know what I mean? Like nothing justifies this.
Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of in the like I said, as long as everyone involves an adult, I'm kind of just like you're weird, but you do you.
Again, like I said, the cost of being libertarian.
Yeah. Yeah, because generally I don't like telling people what to do unless again they're doing something really fucking, criminal. And when I say criminal, I'm not meaning like, oh, you're just doing drugs or something. I mean something, that directly affects other people.
Taking drugs directly affects other people. It makes me tolerate people easier.
There you go. Though sometimes that can have the inverse effect where you tolerate them less depending on what you're taking. My life is a nightmare. I still don't turn into Diddy Maru. That's just weak and making it. It's weak and making themselves worse. I mean, I'm not saying that it's okay. I'm just saying, like that. Like when you have a shitty childhood and stuff, and you don't have a proper support structure at all.
Ah, great. I'm probably gonna have to buy a new controller. Fuck.
Your controller's fucking up.
Yeah, my left stick's fucked.
Ah,
It's
damn.
like stick. It's like sticky now. So like when I move a little bit forward, I keep moving.
Is it like not resetting to the center, or?
Yeah, it's not resetting to the center.
Do you have like rubbing alcohol? You could try and like dab like a little cloth and like get it under the rim or whatever to see if that freezes it up.
Actually, I have some right here. Actually, what do you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think that worked for one of my controllers at one point. But then again, that one had other problems. I fucking hate left stick grip. Yeah, it's bad.
I kind of gotten used to it over the years, but yeah, I agree. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's not great. I mean, hey, it could be worse. It could be you had I don't know if Switch 2 has that problem, but the original Switch had that problem.
Oh, shit.
What?
I was trying to grab my controller and I accidentally set off a grenade and killed myself. It's great.
I thought you had spilled like rubbing alcohol yourself. Good amount of the time they have autism, ADHD, and so on, and don't help either. Yeah,
Again,
I mean, if you're not getting, especially if you're talking about older people, it's like, I don't know, maybe a lot of people weren't aware of things like that, or they just didn't think to, go to a doctor and get their kid treated. So, again, it doesn't make what they end up doing if they go, as far as people like Nova, doesn't make what they do okay, but some point you kind of like what'd you expect? Or Chris Chance, it's kind of like,
well, Edgy, I think it made it worse.
Oh shit, I'm sorry, man. Fuck.
No, it's funny. It's really funny. Hang on. Wait, hang on. Okay, it's okay.
I say you always supposed to put like a little tiny bit of rubbing alcohol.
I only have a little tiny bit, so like I thought it would be okay. Jesus Christ.
You got some W40? Actually, don't do that. Don't do that. That might actually short circuit your controller or something. Don't do that.
No, it's fine. My game literally just auto save, so I'm cool.
Okay. We don't talk about the Switch 2. I'm trying to think. Do any of my friends have a Switch 2? I don't think any of them do.
I have never heard of anyone unironically having a Switch 2 right now.
I don't think
unless they're like a video game reviewer. That's it.
Yeah, I was about to say that's it. I've like walked around at like malls and stuff. Sometimes you see kids with like their Switch or their phone or like their parents' phone, whatever. I don't think I've seen a kid with a Switch 2.
But like
just
the
from
thing,
passive observation.
The thing is that's interesting is like why would anyone need a Switch 2? That's what I'm thinking. Like, yeah, it's the Switch again.
Just a little bit more
Okay.
powerful, and I think I don't even know. Does the battery last longer on a Switch 2?
Honestly, it didn't. Honestly, it didn't have promoted as a Switch 2, just making it an updated version of the Switch.
Yeah.
It done fine.
No, but this isn't true. It's all AI. You know, it's funny because he's been going around on like everybody's videos that cover him lately. He's spamming this. I'm gonna type it in chat. It was like SMY, SMYM, FMB or something like that. Does anybody know what this means? Hold on.
No, but this isn't true. It's all AI. See.
Does anybody know what that means? Because he keeps typing that in people's comments, and I've tried to figure out what it means. Because when I first saw it, I thought it was meant to be shut your fucking mouth, and he just typed it poorly, but he kept doing it in other people's chats. So it's like, okay, this is deliberate. So, but I noticed he hasn't done that on these videos yet. I don't think he wants to address them.
I'm gonna have to get a new controller tomorrow. Shit.
Sorry, man.
No, it's cool. I just got paid too, and like a fucking Xbox controller, I can't be any more than like $30, right?
Let me check Amazon on my phone real quick. How much is an Xbox controller? Because I gotta replace. I think I'm probably gonna have to replace mine because mine just eats batteries like crazy. Xbox controller.
Got a little bit of that Amazon
Okay, well, those are custom, so I'm not gonna count those. Okay, so about okay, it says $43 on my end. Oh wait, that's discounted. Right. That's discounted, so the normal price is $65 according to Amazon. So
I still got like a few days of like Amazon Prime left. I'm good.
Yeah, you could probably do it. Aren't modern A-Mon X's over $100? There's some that are. I think it varies depending on what color you get and stuff. Okay, this Elite controller is almost 100. And you can get the third-party ones too. That some of them are a little cheaper. But okay, why are we talking about controllers like this? We're supposed to be talking about Nova.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, actually, I mean, it's chaos. I chose to get a Steam Deck instead of Switch 2. Fuck Nintendo. Without the hand Switch 2. Yeah, I'm just like, I'll stick with my Steam Deck. Unfortunately, due to the RAM and storage problems, I think Steam said they're out of Steam Decks for a while. So, RIP.
Also, something funny happened. The fucking ChatGPT had to like stop like making boyfriends recently.
Oh, it's because they upgraded to a newer like version or whatever, and I think all the AI boyfriends and girlfriends people had got deleted in the update, so people were upset.
Yeah.
Which is like funny and sad because I remember that movie. What was it? Her. With Joaquin Phoenix and Scarlett Johansson's the AI in his phone, and I was like, I don't think this was supposed to be an instruction manual.
No, like I think like Possum said it, man. He said, like we keep thinking our cyberpunk dystopia is gonna be like fucking Blade Runner, but in reality it's gonna be her. It's gonna be her. That's the reality. Be her. Jesus Christ.
I mean, having an AI that sounds like Scarlett Johansson talking to you. I mean, there's worse things that can happen, I guess.
I mean, if all you need is the voice.
I mean, you kind of want more. Kind of would like more than the voice, but
like it's a nice thought.
Yeah, it's a nice thought.
But I prefer the whole package.
Yeah. Like now, if she's got a robot body like 2B, then we're cooking.
The fucking flanker.
Then we're cooking. All of them 2B start walking around as GF bots. Like I said, if they do that, then we're cooking. So they all got dumped basically. Yeah. Yeah, I guess if you want to pretty much get a 8-bit do Ultimate 2, it's by far the best controller I've ever gotten. I've never heard of that one. You know what? Fuck it. I'm almost tempted to start marking these streams. Instead of, EFAP every frame of pause is going to be called EFAT every frame of tangent. Because we just get sidetracked all the time. Hold on, 8 bits. Do. Ultimate 2? Is that what you said? Ultimate 2? Let me see. What the hell is this? That's for Mac. Do that one. Okay, that's the Windows one. Oh, it's only $30. That's not bad. I have to look at some reviews for it, see how good it works. But yeah, I'll put that on my list, I guess. Check it out later. Okay. Okay. What were we doing? Oh yeah, Nova being a chome.
What's up, Harold?
Do they work well?
That's so amazing.
That's good. That's good.
They're very thick too.
That's good. Do they have cute little designs?
The very good design.
I might have to save up for some.
You definitely won't regret it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm noticing that the block they have, sometimes it doesn't actually cover the kids thing. I wish I could like censor that of, you know, protecting the minor's identity, but you know, I'm only looking at this from on YouTube, so I can't really do anything. Oh, actually, you know what? There is one thing I guess I could. Give me 1 second. There's one thing I guess I could try to do, just to better cover that up. Hang on. Yeah, probably should have had these up anyway, since Nova's trying to like. Yeah, get your ass over here, and I'm just gonna drag you here. You're not wide enough to cover that, but damn it, you know what? Never mind. Forget it. Forget it. I'm just gonna put him in the corner. Your girlfriend's Signy Beard return. Dude, don't even fucking joke about that. I heard that like she had some kind of apology video for what she did or whatever. Don't think it was well received though. I'm just gonna put him in. He's fair use. Jeff is gonna sit in the corner there just in case Nova tries anything. I don't think he will though.
Little circus diapers are very cheap on Amazon.
Wow.
It was ass. I mean, yeah, I figured.
They're big ones.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You roboting a little bit, but I can hear you. Okay, now I can't hear you. What the hell's going on?
No. I'm just.
Okay, there you go.
doing
Okay.
something.
Okay. Is the fairy's ping supposed to be your first husband? Nah, it's not him. Slim gave me like an avatar to use for him, but I think I might have lost it when I upgraded my operating system. Upgraded in air quotes because Windows 11 ain't really an upgrade.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me though?
I can hear you fine. I just keep disconnecting and disconnecting.
Yeah, you keep roboting hard. Okay, I guess he's gonna reconnect. Oh, wouldn't be one of my streams without some technical problems, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'll just give him a minute. Slim was at the Holt. What? I'm not sure what you meant by that, Chaos Walker. Which penguin is he then? He's none of them. He's his own person, man. I'm gonna give him like a couple seconds, see if he comes back on. How far are we into? Oh god damn it, we're not even 10 minutes in. Jeez. All right, fuck it, we bowl. I'm gonna keep going.
It's just a week.
Really?
Really? Yeah.
That's really cool.
All these years you still haven't fixed the toupee physics. Not a toupee, but I haven't reached out to the artist. I think they deleted their
To
Twitter.
the US, Canada, and a couple other countries.
Ooh.
Yeah, you too.
Is Little for Big the only one that sells diapers?
Nope, there's others.
What's your favorite?
I really like Fun from LSD so far.
Ooh.
I didn't really understand that. I don't know. Oh, Slim was the AI the whole time. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. Yeah, that's the plot twist. That's the Shyamalan. That's the Shyamalan. The Shyamalanian twist right there. Slim was the AI the whole time. I can imagine the face paint has greasy hair, smells like ass, sweet. Like no offense. He smells like weed.
There's 81
And nachos, probably.
There's Rares, there's Tykables, so many companies.
All right, Slim, you back?
All right.
Oh, you sound better now. What the fuck?
Okay. Yeah, I just restarted my computer.
Okay, yeah, your voice sounds way better now. Okay. The old restart fixes things trick. Never gets old. Old reliable.
Never gets old.
Yeah, that'll clear your browser cache.
AI was AI the whole time. Now AI isn't crazy or irrational enough to think of something like me.
Probably not. Although I have seen people train like AI to basically act like them, and it's really funny. It's not quite there yet, but it's like it's close to impersonating you, but it's not there. I can tell.
Skynet's just literally around the corner, and no one seems to care.
Yeah. Fuck it. There's only one pack of diapers in room with Nova and Edgy. Who's going to emerge victorious? I don't know. Both probably. Well, I think Andy does straight up just have the beatus, like confirmed. Nova, I'm pretty sure he does. So they both got the beatus debuff. I'm pretty sure Andy is taller than him.
What's this? What's this? Pepper Juice cashing in his money in the bank. What's this?
We gotta get somebody to do like horse race commentary on the fight.
No, it's like WWE wrestling. What's this Pepper Chew out of retirement? What's this?
Good God Almighty, he's broken in half. I love those clips. He's coming in with a steel chair. Will someone stop the damn match? Oh my God. Oh my God. That's how he said it. He had the preacher God on it. I hope I didn't just pick the microphone doing that. I'm trying not to. This mic is weird.
Okay, Edgy, I'm going to go reset my whole router because I'm tired of this keep dipping in and out.
All right, I'm about to say when that fails, reset the router. Sometimes that helps, or not.
So yeah, see you in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, probably like 10 minutes or so. I'll probably still be here suffering through Nova while sober. I don't know why I'm doing that to myself. Probably shouldn't.
I have wetness in the cabin.
Ooh, they have what?
Wetness in the cabin.
Ooh.
When wet.
That's cool.
Basically, it indicates when you need to be changed. So, really good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the creeping lemur would try to make a half-ass comeback sooner or later? You know what? Anything is possible, so he might. He might. Though I feel like if he did, though, he'd have to have some crazy receipts to get everyone off his back if he really wanted to try it. I don't know if that's possible. I was kind of holding out to see if he was going to provide anything that maybe poked holes in the story the girl was telling, but since he just left, as far as I know, yeah, he's probably guilty. Probably. So, yeah, I don't know if you're gonna come back from that, dude. I wouldn't try it. I'm looking at you like Anakin, like Obi-Wan telling what was it? Obi-Wan telling Anakin, don't try it. Just don't. You ever had you stare too long into the cow and the cow stares back? Yeah. This is why you don't A-log. So, yeah. Like the people who I think have done worse have tried to come back, so it wouldn't shock me if he genuinely tried it. Wouldn't shock me.
I would wear diapers every day if I
Why
could.
don't you?
Not a lot of money.
Oh, that's okay.
I don't get paid a lot.
Well, you're doing good with your Twitch streaming.
It's true.
Maybe you could buy even more.
I know it's Nova doing the baby shit RP. Oh, it's worse than that. He's doing the baby shit RP while in a call with an alleged 14-year-old. Yeah. Is Nova on welfare? I don't think he is. I think his mom is disabled, so I think she does get disabilities. I've heard someone say that. I haven't looked too far into it, so I might be misremembering. I know he's unemployed right now, so maybe he's getting unemployment. I don't know. He did crash out in like a TikTok live stream on his phone where he was saying he didn't have money to pay off his credit card bill. So if he is getting unemployment, he's probably not using that money wisely. I'll just say that. But yeah, you know what? Give me 1 second. I will post the link to this in the chat because I don't know how many people are actually aware that these videos exist now. Give me 1 second. Let me just get it. Oh, Discord, that scared the fuck out of me. I forget it times you out if you're in a call by yourself for too long because Slim's having internet problems. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna link the entire playlist in the whatchamacallit. No, I want to view the playlist, not actually play it again. Jesus Christ. Click the wrong thing. View full playlist. Go. Okay. Been on unemployment for it sucks. I mean, unemployment in general. Just I've thankfully never had like been unemployed. I was lucky to get a job pretty quickly when I needed one, but you know. So that's the playlist. Hopefully that doesn't get like nuked by YouTube, you know, the comment I'm making, but that's a playlist. There's 3 videos. The rate we're going, we're probably gonna get through the first one. Which, to be fair, the other 2 don't really have that much on them, but so we'll go to the first one, then we'll go to him crashing out. That'll probably be good enough. Or long enough.
Is Mocha a bear?
Yeah, he's cute.
He's so cute. Is he soft?
Very
Ew, I
soft.
just realized Nova looks like Melvin from Bully. I'd have to pull him up to know. Why my hard drive doesn't make noise like that? Chill out.
Awesome.
Sunshine always sweets with me.
I like Moonshine. She's cute.
She's one of my favorites, and she was my first.
I have a lot of stuffed animals.
I got rid of a lot of mine before I became a widow.
I don't even think the subtitles knew what to do
I
with
can always
that.
get a lot of them back.
Goodwill sells really cheap, really cute stuffed animals.
I'm gonna jump around a little bit because I think right here is kind of a funny bit.
Witty soon I'll have an army of stuffies.
Yay! They can do wars.
I wouldn't think of it that way. I would think of them as a peaceful family.
And protectors.
Are you getting some new pasties soon?
Maybe. I kinda need to save up some money.
Yeah, it goes on like that for a while. I think that's really like most of it. So, uh, there's one thing I do want to show you because it's like it's at the third one. Because there's a lot of dead air in these. We can't tell. We're only like halfway through, but if I was in hindsight, I should have gotten the timestamps from the script from the video I'm working on for this, but I don't really feel like opening it right now. So let me go to the last one because there's a part in here towards the end, I think, is when he says it.
I love you so much with all my heart. Yeah.
I like
Actually, no, is this the one where he... No, I gotta show you a part from 2, because that part is fucked up. Let me show you that first. Let me go. I'm gonna cycle right around. Okay, this is it. I'm gonna turn closed caption on. I don't think it's gonna help, but... Oh, that's Slim. Hang on. Alright, mic check. Can you hear me? Or can we hear
yeah,
you?
I can.
Yep, you sound
Okay, I
good.
can hear you.
Okay, you sounded good, but then at the end it started roboting a little bit, but... Fuck it, we ball.
Okay, how about now? Can you hear me?
Okay, now it sounds good.
All right.
I don't know, man. It's internet. It's gonna
Let's
be.
hope it
It's
stays
weird.
good.
Hopefully. So I jumped to the third video just because there's a part at the very beginning, not the third, I'm sorry, the second video, because there's a part at the beginning that hopefully won't get this stream age restricted. Hopefully it won't.
Hey,
Oh,
Skullface.
Oh, you already see it. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's him showing his diaper to
Are those
the
little
girl
bears?
who is
To
allegedly
the one on
14.
the cow stairs
That's
magic.
really cute.
That's your old baby.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to go vomit now, I completely understand. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
I don't feel disgust anymore. I'm at that page in my life where I just feel rage. And
Yeah.
and quite frankly, I don't understand like what goes on in your mind to think that that's okay. Like I don't
neither.
get it. I don't get it.
It's just like Nova side and
what
ditch
makes you
about
think?
the hammer
Yeah,
at dawn. Yeah, that's about right.
I just feel empty. I just feel numb. Everything's just numb now.
Yeah, usually I'm just kind of like when I see some of this shit, like I'll play it up for last. Usually inside I'm just like, I hate everything. I'm just numb right now. I'm just done. You know, like on Hell's Kitchen with Chef Ray's just like, I'm done. Fuck off. That's me most of the time. Oh, look at this shit. It's like, I'm just so done, man.
There was this one episode of Hell's Kitchen, and like usually in Hell's Kitchen, when somebody like gets kicked off, right, they get like a little ceremony, and there's like a moment where they like get to talk to the camera or whatever. You know, like make a big deal, a spectacle of it.
Yeah, they walk off in slow motion and it cuts to them talking in the confession room.
Yeah, but like there was one episode of like Hell's Kitchen where he was so pissed at the blue team. I swear to God, he told he took them all into the closet, right? Into the closet. He told one of them, "Hey, you, give me your jacket, fuck off."
Just fuck off.
And that guy just left. He didn't get a ceremony. It's not even brought up at the end of the episode.
Damn, that's savage.
Like, think about this. He was so mad at you. He didn't even give you a chance to say goodbye.
He didn't even let you finish the service. Or get kicked out and then...
That can happen. That can happen. That's what happened before.
Like, normally he kicks you out.
Even when he kicks you out, like, there's, like,
you're still on the show.
And attention to... Yeah, there's still, like, you know, there's a lot of drama and attention paid attention to it. This time he was so mad at the entire team, he just kicked one of them off randomly. Well, not randomly, he just kicked one of them off. Didn't get anything, didn't get any confessional, nothing. He just left.
He just said, "Fuck off, fuck out of the show, get out, we're done. Not doing this shit today."
And then there was Raj, who I
Oh my
swear to
God,
God, I think he
Raj.
was planted. He was planted in there by like
The
by the
producers or
executives
something.
or something because yeah, he had to be because here's the thing. I think Ramsey like tolerated it to a degree, but like once he realized that the buffoonery was actually like getting in the way of service, he just decided to cut it.
Yeah, I've seen compilations of Raj. That shit was ridiculous.
Yeah, like
I'm like, I know
you're
you probably
clearly just
keeping
on the
TCAP with Gordon
you're on the show to
Ramsay.
be famous. You're on the shift to be famous.
Yeah.
You're on the show to
TCAP
be
with Gordon
famous, so,
Ramsay,
you know,
that would
it's-
be fucking hilarious.
What the fuck is this?
The fuck is this?
Here's the thing. The reason why that's not a good idea is because, like, the thing that people need to understand as to why Chris Hansen is so good at it,
It's because
why
he's
the take a
calm.
seat works, is because Chris Hansen, yeah, he's a master of de-escalation. So, like, yeah, we'd all love to have a predator yelled at, whatever, but like having Chris Hansen talk them down to slowly confessing it themselves, that's what makes him so good.
Yeah, the fact that he can make them break down without even yelling at them, he just very casually talks to them.
Like South Park even made fun of it when Cart was like, he said, told Cart would take a seat. And he's like, damn it, how did he do that?
He's like, I don't want to. Have a seat right over there. I don't take a seat. Have a seat right over there. He's like, how the fuck did he do that? Yeah, as funny as it would be seeing Gordon just rip into people, I think Chris does a better job of just breaking them down. And also, you got to keep in mind, like it's funny, but it's still a dangerous situation, you know, because the predator could have a knife on them or whatever, just be built like that.
Well, I think Gordon Ramsay has 2 black belts.
I know I've heard somewhere that he has at least one.
He has at least one, I know it. I think he has 2. And he's like a trained like karate master. There was this one time a guy tried to get up in his face on Hell's Kitchen. Gordon didn't even flinch when he walked up to him.
Yeah. And Gordon just be like, are you getting uppity with me right now? Is this what we doing
Here's the thing,
now?
Edgy. At one point, Gordon like did a thing with like British military, and he actually did decent against like their military training course.
Oh shit! I
So
didn't
he
know
could
that.
keep up with military guys.
That's scary. Is
It's
Gordon a
fucking
sleeper
wrong.
agent? He one of them sleeper agents that no one know about. They call him for special assignments that are completely off the books.
For all the for all the fucking conspiracy theories that are true, that are depressing as shit. I
That
would
would
like
be
that to
funny.
be true, actually.
I actually
That
might
would be
use that as a
funny.
character, a Gordon Ramsay parody, who's like a secret agent, who's like a secret agent or something in between running restaurants.
Like 007, but like Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. And I remember the Undertaker
off
Predator. I know that sounds familiar. I know I've
Oh.
probably seen that episode. I'm just having a hard time recalling it.
Cowboy. Doomer.
Okay, you're roboting again, like hard. I did not understand a word of that.
Oh yeah, the guy who was like the fat cowboy and was like a total doomer.
Oh, that guy, yeah. Yeah, that was just sorry.
That would just depress.
I mean,
I
it was
still
depressing,
don't feel
but
bad for him in the slightest. But like,
like, damn.
and like and you can tell like he's done that his whole life of just like sniveling and whining.
Yeah,
Hoping people
learned
just let him, like,
behavior.
It just, yeah, man.
In all
Go
seriousness,
fuck
didn't
off,
Chris
man.
say
Fuck
he
off.
investigated robots? Yeah, he said he was. I don't know if he actually has done much. I think I did see something where I think he did bust a predator on Roblox, I think. I think he did say that. I think there was something about that at one point.
I know for like, I think like Schlepp was in on a couple of things.
I know
Of, like,
Ewu had a video with a Roblox predator, and it was funny because the cop mentioned Shadow the Hedgehog. I was like, yeah, I know who that is. That's like,
and,
that's
and you're
funny.
thinking like, oh, because no, it makes you feel old. Like, yeah, I'm the same age as some of these cops. It's crazy to think about that.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like, fuck, these people are around my age.
They know what Shadow the Hedgehog is.
They know.
Like, they probably played Roblox as a kid, because I played Roblox when it first came out.
I've
That was
never
back in
played
like 2008.
Roblox. Wait, it's that old?
I played it when it. Yeah, it's that old. I was a kid when I was like still in like elementary school when Roblox was like in its infancy.
What the fuck? I thought it was like relatively new.
No. It just got updated a lot since from where it was. I remember when it was just like a blank green landscape and like a gray overworld and stuff like that. It was very, very simplistic when I first got a hold of it.
Oh, you're right. I just checked. This started in 2006. Damn.
Yeah, so like I said,
20
Roblox has been
years
around for a
ago.
very long time. Yeah.
Well,
It's
as
come
of
a
September 1st,
it's
it'll be
come a
20
long
years
way.
old.
It's come a long way, yeah.
Damn. That's
It's
crazy.
a lot like Minecraft, where it kind of started off simple, but people just kind of built on it.
Yeah, because there's so many crazy mods. There's like RPG mods for Minecraft and shit. Horror mods.
Yeah.
It's wild. Chris Hansen should also investigate Crunchyroll dubs. Yeah, he could try. Chris Hansen, Noah, why are you dressed like a baby singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? That would be so funny if it happened.
No, the best one was Pop Tropica, man. Pop Tropica was my shit.
Was that like Pop Taco was
Let
one
me
where you
guess,
ran like an
Edgy.
island, right?
Yeah, you go from island to island, like you solve puzzles and you figure out mysteries. It was super fun. Let me guess what your thing was, Edgy. Was it Club Penguin? Was it Club Penguin, Edgy?
Is it because I have a penguin avatar? Is that what that's coming from?
No, it's because you're gay.
What? Get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry, I could.
Get the fuck
I
out of
couldn't
here.
think of anything. I couldn't think of anything. So I went with the old reliable.
Yeah, that's all reliable because you can't say because you're black because that would apply to you too.
Why are you gay? Why
are you black? And it looks like, sir, you're black too. It's like, oh fuck, I can't say that one.
I love when I love how like he explains like exactly who he is. He's like, oh, the foundation of inclusion and homosexual and like inclusion, homosexuality, stuff like that. He just blank says, "Why are you gay?"
Yeah,
Why
it's
are
just it's like the first thing he says. He turns, it's like, why are you gay? It's like you didn't say hello,
like a
how's your
brief
day,
pause.
nothing. Just immediately, why are you gay?
Like he introduced him like all professional, like, and then he said, and that's what made it funny.
Yeah,
He
it's so
introduced him like all
funny.
professional, like, and then he said, why are you gay?
I got banned from Club Penguin and Overwatch singing Moon Man songs. Really? It's all AI, Chris Hansen. It's all fake. Honestly, actually, no. Cyrax has done that before. Never mind. I was gonna say, I'm surprised more people haven't tried to use that as a way to get around, like when it has video of them doing weird shit like that.
Well, like if it's like AI, like here's the thing that's popped up for a lot of people. They said like AI CP or whatever. And like I always say this every single time people try to like say, oh well, it's not like actual kids. Yeah, but here's the thing: they still need to like AI still needs to gather information from somewhere.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's still using actual kids as the template, the bones of what it is.
That's
which means that you're
why
more or less still endangering children.
that's why I'm pretty sure like everywhere like
to, like,
AI generated that is illegal. Is treated as like the real thing. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
like,
it's more or less. It is more or less the real thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure,
that's
like,
no.
At least in the U.S., I know for a fact there's laws like against that for good reason.
Oh, I know that.
I don't know about other countries, but I'm pretty
and,
sure
like,
a lot of them do.
No, but I've heard arguments for it, man. And I'm like, no, like no, like, but
Oh, what the
it'll help
fuck?
them like and like people are like, oh, it'll help them like control their like no, they don't need to control
I feel like
whatever,
that'll make
man. They
them
shouldn't feel that
worse.
way at all. It will. That's what degeneracy does. It's like, yeah, you indulge it more. If anything, they're just gonna get into more actual hardcore stuff.
Yeah, I just feel like that's just gonna make you worse.
I hate to use the term, but it's a gateway drug, if anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
Because then
reinforcing it.
yeah, it's if anything, what you're doing isn't. It's not desensitizing them to porn. It's desensitizing them to the fact that it's children.
Yeah,
That's what it does. That's what it does. Any sense, because the reason for it, whether it be like they just don't want to go to jail or they genuinely feel horrible about it, that like line isn't drawn for a very good fucking reason. It doesn't need. We don't need to We don't need to have that line blurred. Why would you want to blur the line that's very clearly there for a very good reason? That's what that is.
Yeah, like
Anyone
if
who's
there's
for
a
that shit.
if there's a way to
Anyone.
like, stop them from being like that, that you could do with therapy, I mean, but like I just don't think that's the way to go,
No, here's the thing. If like I said, it's not that we need to make them feel more comfortable feeling this way. It's like no, we got to make sure they don't feel this way.
Yeah, they need to stop feeling that way.
Unnatural.
That's the problem.
That's the point. They should not feel that way.
It's like you should feel uncomfortable feeling that. Like that's not a good thing.
Yeah, exactly. But why would you make that very obvious line that we drew in the sand for very good reason? Why would you want to blur that line unless you had other nefarious reasons behind it?
Yeah, that's just weird.
There's
to me.
no other. It's not even weird. It's like no. Anybody with common sense would say no. That's not okay. This is not okay.
I don't think people can truly be desensitized. I think they have the inclination or they don't. That's probably true. I feel like even if you could, like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of something that's less fucked up. Well, it's like what was that, conversion therapy, right? Is like, even if the person by whatever method they use passed it, I'm pretty sure if you could, if you had like Charles Xavier's abilities and looked inside their heads, like, no, they still got gay thoughts in there. Like, I don't think you're gonna get rid of that. Yeah, you can pull a Jean Grey and be like, Bobby, you're gay. It's like, what? Like, you're gay, Bobby. He's like, Bobby's like, what the fuck?
No, I've literally been straight the entire incarnation.
Jean puts a hand on. She's like, Bobby. Shh.
In fact,
shh, Bobby, you're gay.
Like, I've had 4 different love interests.
She keeps doing the white woman thing, putting her hand on his. It's like, shh, Bobby, you're gay.
No,
you're just gay.
The funny thing is that Jean Grey is the apocalyptic white woman.
I mean, I remember the thing with Gambit with the Cajun thing, and Gambit was not having that shit. Gambit was like, nah, get your ass out the kitchen.
Nah, this shit is bland. It tastes. Why does the soup taste like salted water? What did you put in the spot? It tastes like water and salt. The fuck you put in the
Gambit was not having it. He was like, oh no, this is a war crime.
Not to mention, Gambit's a fucking Cajun, first off. Like, bro, he was getting some of the cayenne, some of the paprika, the sage, some spice.
There's one thing you can count on with a Cajun, they know how to season some shit. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. They know how to season some shit.
And the worst part is she's 1,000 times worse than the comics.
That's the scary part. Is 90s show her is mild. Oh, noob, you're subscribed to Purity Sin. You fucking simp.
You fucking simp.
I'm kidding.
Simp.
I'm not
kidding. I'll be liable for everything Edgy will disavow.
Okay, you roboted there. You're liable for what?
I'm liable for everything Edgy disavows.
Jean Grey, why are you gay? Yep, that's about right. I feel like Professor Xavier pulled in and is like, Jean, you cannot be gaslighting people into being gay. That's not an ethical use of your powers.
And then you realize that it's Professor X talking.
Yeah, Professor X, I'm pretty sure has done some unethical shit with his powers.
And the more I think about it, Making him gay is nowhere near as bad as a shit Charles. Let's
I love the
keep it a
shit post
buck. Let's
where
keep it real.
Charles uses his powers and makes Magneto relive the Holocaust.
That actually happened.
Oh, you're right. That's not even a shit post. That actually happened. There's a shit post verse where he does it to Cyclops. Cyclops is completely unaffected by. It's like, yeah, it's not real. It didn't. And then like Cyclops, are you a Holocaust denier? Cyclops doesn't want to answer the question, but it's like, when you think about it, though, it's like, it's like Charles, that was pretty fucking evil. I'm sorry, bro.
Do you know who Colossus is related to, Edgy?
Rasputin, right?
Yeah, Rasputin. I love how that's just a random detail about his character.
Yeah, they're just like, yeah,
Like,
he's just related
no
to
one-
Rasputin.
It's like, yeah, I'm just related to it. And the funniest part is, he hates bringing it up.
You know, honestly, if they said Rasputin was a mutant, I'd be like, that checks out.
That makes perfect sense.
I wouldn't even question it. I'd be like, yeah, you know what? That checks out. That explains a lot.
Like, why haven't they gone out of their way just to straight up declare, oh yeah, certain people? And I think they have to a degree.
The movie, Days of Future Past movie, they said JFK was a mutant, and like Magneto curved the bullet trying to save him, but the cops arrested him thinking he was trying to kill him, or whatever. And Magneto tells Xavier, like, "Oh, I was trying to save him." Then Magneto was like, not Magneto. I'm sorry, Charles, like, the bullet curved, and Magneto was like, "Yeah, because he was one of us." They didn't say what his powers were, but that he was one of them, which I think is funny.
Yeah.
Now I'm just picturing Deadpool trolling Colossus, like when Colossus walked in the room, Deadpool's got a boombox playing Rah Rah Rasputin behind him. And Colossus just spins around and just gives him the most, like, dude, come on, really? And Deadpool just dances to it.
It's like, I just always thought, like, at that point, just change your fucking name, dude.
Yeah.
If you're that ashamed of it, just change your fucking name.
Yeah, you probably could. Charles Xavier, they're making the frogs gay. No, Charles is making you gay. Like, imagine Charles is the TV show host and he just projects himself to your mind as you're watching the show. It's like, you there, you. I'm gonna make you see some fucked up shit just because I hate you. And I know you hate watching my show.
It's funny how Alex Jones became a modern day prophet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, we all laughed at Diogenes for sleeping in the tub, but he was still a very wise man.
Okay, I'm going to skip to the end of the last video because there's a funny bit in here that the girl reveals that makes me laugh.
Yeah,
Oh no, he's mewing. Dear God, don't.
Was he mewing? Was that what he was doing?
What the fuck, man?
Your question.
Is he trying to looks max? Whatever the fuck that actually means.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes, what's your question?
Okay, this is the part.
You know when you like being called baby girl when you regress?
Yeah.
I like being called kitten when I regress.
Did you catch that? What Nova likes to be called when he age regresses? If this wasn't freaky enough for you?
Yeah, like after my Maury Povich of a day, Edgy, I don't want to think about that. I
don't blame you for not wanting to think about it.
Like,
all I'm gonna say is if people start trolling Nova by referring to him as baby girl when they're mocking him,
he was called a kitten, dude. He was called a kitten.
No, she said the 14-year-old says she likes being called kitten.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's no better, but
it's not better, but just, you know, for the sake of, even though you really shouldn't be fair to guys, just for the sake of accuracy.
Grease maxing.
Grease maxing. Oh, that's a good one. Grease maxing. Good one. That's good.
Is Alex Jones a mutant?
It would not shock me if he was. It wouldn't shock me.
I mean, he does deny the Holocaust. I think. I don't know.
Fuck.
I don't know. I don't take my word for that.
I haven't watched that much Alex Jones aside from like meme clips. So I have no idea what his stance is on that.
I know he denied Sandy Hook.
Yeah, I know he got in. To be fair, that shit was I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous.
I mean, it's kangaroo. I won't pretend like his covering of it
was good. It wasn't, but
I won't even, like I said, I won't even think like the parent saying the whole defamation and harassment case. I don't even think that's bad.
I think that was valid. It's just the amount.
Yeah, it was kangaroo court on that amount. Like, oh, we just got to pay $1 billion because fuck you.
Yeah, I'm like, bruh. Okay, so this is the last thing we're gonna cover. This happened today, actually. I think he was streaming on TikTok, and he had a crash out here, and it's kind of funny. It's only 6 minutes. I think I still have it at Oh, I'm gonna turn up the speed a little bit.
6 minutes. 6 minutes, and then you're on.
So knowing us, this will probably take us 30 minutes to get through. Knowing us.
I really hate this.
I have no idea what fucking game he's playing. It looks atrocious.
Fuck!
Chris Redfield, why are you in his chat? What are you doing, man? You're not gonna save the Redfield bloodline by lurking in his chat.
Oh no, is he one of his kittens? Is Chris one of his kittens?
I'm gonna go vomit now for you saying that. That's the true horror of Resident Evil 9. We find that out.
I cannot see what that text is saying because it is very small.
Can I zoom in any bit? No, I can't. No, that doesn't zoom in. That okay? Never mind. Which part are you looking at?
It's fine. It's fine. I'm looking at it on my phone and I can see it better.
Okay. Oni said it best. They want Alex Jones to pay $1 billion while politicians went to a child sex island. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
That's exactly it. That is no lies detected.
That is the answer. That is the answer to the puzzle. Thank you. $2,000.
Yeah.
I miss Alex Trebek, man.
Yeah, that was so sad. My parents say
I hope Alex didn't go to the island. I hope that would break my heart if Alex went to the island.
Yeah, I would. I know my parents. If they knew that, they would be like, they'd have to take a step back. Noah's playing mobile games now. Oh Lord, where the hell you been at? You better got that fucking milk.
Games.
Yeah, I don't know. I did not mean to be gone for almost 2 months. Well, okay, technically I came back. I was doing live streams, but I didn't mean to be gone from making videos for almost 2 months. I've got a video. It's fun. Ironically enough, it's on the exact thing I'm covering right now. So it'll probably be out sometime tomorrow. I'm still editing that. I think I'm like 6 minutes into 20-something minutes of audio.
No, Zach Brannigan I could see being on the Epstein final list. Not Captain Fork. He's too stupid.
Did you hear the leaks about going around about Leon and Resident Evil 9 for 30 years? Are you talking about the actually, you know, I'm not even going to say it because I don't even know if it's true. I don't know if it's true or not, and I don't want to say it because, you know, anyone in the chat care about spoilers. I'm not going to say the leaks, but from my understanding, some physical copies. Oh, you're talking. Okay, you're not talking about what I thought you were talking about. Some people got physical copies of Resident Evil 9 in advance, and the people have just been leaking shit. Like, it's so bad, I'm almost tempted to, like, I don't know if you can mute topics on YouTube, but I have to see if you can do that.
Yeah, that's kind of shitty, actually.
Yeah, I mean, Capcom themselves on their Twitter was like, please do not spoil the game for everyone. Thank you. But what he's talking about was in one of the trailers, apparently. There's something that's like killing off everyone who survived Raccoon City, and the implication is some kind of like dormant virus thing that's gone active. I guess it's like shingles, but more nightmarish. I guess.
The shingles.
Yeah, so those shingles, basically.
Because the people who originally played the original Resident Evil games are getting older and might develop shingles, so that's why it's scary.
Yeah, because the game turns 30 next month, so. Which, you know what? I guess that's what I'm gonna do, like, around my birthday. I guess I'll buy it then and then play it. wait till around then, since that feels thematically appropriate to me, at least. But yeah. All right, let's keep going. We're a minute in, and we got like 5 minutes left.
And at this point, I don't even care.
Last we heard from you, you say you were going to the store. Yeah, I was trying to get some more computer parts, but you know, that didn't work out. So,
I actually did get cigarettes.
Hey, at least someone got the cigarettes.
I got Marlboro so I can be just like my dad.
It only started killing people now. Leon's hand is going all flumpy in the trailer. Yeah, he's also got like infection shit on his neck too. So
they're gonna do this like the same gimmick with Ethan, where like it's gonna be like semi like. Well, I guess he did. I guess that's kind of the plot of Resident Evil 4 too. He gets infected with something.
Yeah, and 4, he gets infected with the parasite, and it like is developing over time. But
it'd be interesting if like the reason he's like special to it is because of the parasite from 4.
I mean, I think they said in the lore the reason why Jill isn't aging as fast, as like everyone else does, is because she got infected with a variant of the T virus from Nemesis and then got cured of it. And like Wesker also did some experiments because her blood is weird now. So I think I remember reading somewhere there's like an in-universe reason why Jill doesn't age as fast as everybody else. Well, not as fast, but you know what I mean. She ages slower.
I think it's just an excuse to keep her hot. I'm all for it.
I'm all for it. I just wish they actually used Jill in games more, because that's where for a while there, it was like Jill ceased to exist after Resident Evil 5. Like Chris doesn't even mention her at all, and I thought that was weird. It's like, you mentioned Claire, which made sense because Sherry knows Claire, but no offhand comment about Jill. Jill was infected with phonesis. Yeah. Oh, fine assness. Okay, I misread that. Yeah. It's a very unfortunate condition. Unfortunately, there's no cure. Well, there is one, but it's called getting your back blown out. But that's about it. That's only a temporary treatment, though. Yeah. Although I do wish they didn't have remake Jill have to kind of, like, I don't think it's shaved to the side of the head, but it's like swept to the side. It kind of looks like that haircut.
They modern audienced her. Let's just speak.
They also made her a lot more bitchy in the remake, and it's like Jill wasn't like that in the first one. And I think I know what they were trying to do. Because there's like a scene in the beginning where she has like a nightmare about turning into a zombie. I think they were trying to do the PTSD angle, but I don't think that was explored well enough for to justify how she acts.
Yeah, I hate when remakes explicitly like change the plot of the game. If you're gonna remake it, either fix the game's problems or don't bother at all. Like,
yeah, okay, I'm fine if you're changing something again. It's like if you're making it make more sense with like the games that come after it. That makes sense. Because I think they tried to do that a little bit with the Dead Space remake, because the way the marker works in the original doesn't quite match up how it works in 2 and 3.
The thing that I think is interesting is, do you think they're gonna start trying to pass off like the remakes as the canon games? Because they do make some pretty significant changes.
Honestly, it seems like they might be trying to do that, because it seems like they're trying to like make the games more unified. Because like in the original 4, Lewis is just a researcher. They never say he worked for Umbrella, and it was nothing there suggested Umbrella was there before outside of Wesker and Ada and Krauser working for him. But in the remake, they play that up more. There's an abandoned Umbrella lab on the island at the end of the game where you do the thing that gets rid of the parasite, and they had Lewis actually working for Umbrella, which I actually don't mind that change, because it's like you never say who he researched, so I guess people could theorize that it was Umbrella. Does that would explain why he was able to know about the parasites and stuff?
I think that's what they're gonna do with the God of War remakes. They're gonna try to like modern gamify it. They're gonna modern audienceify it.
Yeah, and I
could see that
don't.
happening.
I really don't want them doing that because I know they're gonna dull all the edges. And I just don't have any confidence in that. You know what? Maybe I'll be proven wrong. Maybe I'll eat crow about that in like 3 years. Maybe it'll be just as bloody and as brutal as the original, and they didn't censor anything. I doubt it.
Well, here's the thing: you gotta understand, like that's easy territory for them because those are like you're mostly fighting monsters in the classic God of War games.
Yeah.
So like you could get away with a lot more. A lot of people don't seem to understand that God of War, well, kind of had a not classiness, but like something genuine about it. You know, it was trying to tell this epic Greek story, and it was like very over the top and edgy, but like it kind of owned it. You know, it didn't.
Yeah,
pretend
it wasn't being
what
ironic
it was.
about it. It was like, yes, this was bloody. Yes, this was violent. Yes, there are titties in this game. Yes, there's a bunch of murder.
Like, I fully believe this. We're not getting the Aphrodite minigame.
We're not getting the Aphrodite minigame. We're not even gonna get the minigame on the boat. We probably not even gonna get the minigame on the boat in God of War 1, which was censored pretty, you know. I mean, to be fair, all the minigames are really censored. Like the only thing you saw was just before the minigame. They'd have like tits out or whatever.
You can murder civilians for health too. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
But not to mention, like, the biggest thing about it is Kratos is basically a villain by the end of the story.
Are you talking about that at the end of the trilogy or the end of the first game? Because the end of the first game, he's not.
The end of the trilogy.
Yeah, he's definitely.
I mean, Kratos. I mean, to be fair, Kratos was never a quote unquote good person.
Yeah, the first one, I would say he's a bad person trying to be good, but not always succeeding at it.
No, I wouldn't even say that. I would say in God of War 1, he's a man with nothing left to lose.
Well,
that's just all he is.
Okay,
like,
he has one thing that he's like clinging to, which is the hope that, okay, if I do this, I'll be rid of these nightmares and I can sleep at night. And of course, Athena kind of like misled him by saying, "Oh yeah, your sins be forgiven." And he misinterpreted that as, okay, they're gonna get rid of my nightmares because that's, of course, what he was asking him to do. And then she says at the end of the game, "Oh no, I just said your sins be forgiven. I never said we were gonna take away your nightmares, dude."
Also, like, he wanted revenge on Ares.
Yeah, he did, but when you actually play the game, it doesn't seem like that's like his primary motivation. Because he doesn't even seem that angry at Ares for most of the game.
Yeah,
he almost seems kind of like, there's points where he literally is asking himself, what have I become? And stuff like that. Like, he seems almost like, I remember there was somebody who said a video, like, at the end of the day with God of War 3, the main reason why Kratos stabbed himself in the end is because he realized, but he felt outraged, what he hated most was himself.
Okay, hang on. I want to bring up. Noob says, if they do that with God of War, it's a fool's errand because the game explicitly references Kratos' past. Said in the end of the
it would. Here's the problem. That's my problem.
Here's not even that. Here's the problem with that though. The newer God of War games, like explicitly after like Ragnarok DLC, more or less completely undoes the point of like the first Dad of Boy game, because they say, oh well, now I'm going to, because the whole point of the thing is like, oh yeah, Kratos doesn't care about being a god. He just wants to raise Atreus the best he can.
He just wants to be left alone, really.
He also left alone, yeah. And then he says, oh well, now I can become a god of hope, a god of, and I'm like, that defeats the purpose of the previous game, where you're saying, I'm okay with like not being redeemed or whatever. I'm okay with just being a guy who's raising his son. The whole point was like, you don't have to be the God of War anymore.
Yeah, the whole point was, because he literally says to Boulders, like, we can be better. Like, he's trying to, I think what he's trying to do is, and I think a lot of parents probably do this, when they look at their kid and they're like, you know, they might not say this to their kid, if they look at them kind of like a subconscious, like, don't make the same mistakes I did.
No, Edgy, that's the same thing. That's the whole point, is that's the same thing Zeus told him as a giant callback.
Yeah.
But like, the thing is, they kind of did that already by trying to the ironic part is Ragnarok and like the DLC gives Kratos a redemption arc when the whole point of the previous game was Kratos didn't need a redemption arc. If anything, him like questioning his redemption was against the point because again, you're supposed to take care of your son. Doesn't matter what you did in the past, dude. Take care of your son. That's it. That's the whole point of the previous game. And then you said, "Oh yeah, he's kind of come to terms with it now." He said he's done unforgivable things, but he's just okay with it now. And I'm like, I think they're kind of banking on people not playing the original God of War game.
Well, yeah, a lot of people
And they
who are
do this a
fans of
lot
the
nowadays. They just kind of
if you look
pretend that
online, a
Old
lot
War
of people
didn't
who are
happen.
fans of the new ones, is like you can tell they didn't play the originals because they'll do this bullshit with their producers. Like, oh, he's just angry man stabbed. And I actually went into an entire like rant on Twitter against one person showing examples of where Kratos is not that. And I was like, tell me you didn't actually play these games. I'll tell me you didn't actually play these games. And it started highlighting examples of Kratos not being an angry son bitch. Or at least where the anger was definitely justifiable. The one thing I know they're probably gonna do is they're probably gonna take out the QTEs, the QTE features, or at least make them like automatic.
They're either gonna do that, or they're going to like make them like more puzzle oriented. I mean, they were already puzzle oriented. I think they're gonna like. Well, hang on.
Well, there's not really.
I don't know.
There's not really puzzles in the QTEs. It just match whatever's on screen, and then Kratos does the cool finish or whatever. I did like, even though Ascension, in my opinion, wasn't that good, wasn't like the greatest. I did like how they tried to mix up the mini games, where some of them have they don't have like button prompts. It's all like contextual. Like you'll see the enemy about to attack, and you just dodge in the direction that makes sense based on the animation. And then after you dodge, you just press the attack buttons because you're in like attack mode or whatever. And it's like it's very seamless. I do like that. That I thought was kind of an interesting way to do it, to mix up the formula.
Hang on, his son's got off to college, so Kratos has entered his introspective birdhouse. Yeah, I love how they hyped up the fact that Atreus is Loki and do nothing with the fucking character. That's great. I love that.
I could just picture Kratos just kind of like, when Atreus is off doing shit, Kratos is just chilling in his house, maybe getting into wood carving or something. Maybe he carves like a very intricate, like, detailed carving of his daughter Calliope or something, or makes like, that actually be touching, because you know how Hephaestus in 3, he keeps trying to recreate Pandora out of metal, but he's like, I can never get her right. I could see Kratos doing that, but like with wood or something. And like one day Atreus comes home and sees that.
That would unironically be a nice touch. I would actually like that.
I just feel like that would be in character for him to do something like that.
Also, yeah, you can't go out of your way to claim that like Atreus is actually secretly one of the most influential figures in the Norse pantheon. And then say, "Oh yeah, we do. He can transform. He's a furry." To
be fair, Loki could do that. I mean, he did get fucked by a horse.
But in those stories, anyone could shapeshift. It wasn't a big deal.
True. I remember someone like made a thing talking about they were reading through Norse lore, and they're like, man, everybody had to roast the fuck out of Loki after the horse fiasco. Like, whenever he tried to clap at somebody, like, Thor just looks at him and is like, dude, you got fucked by a horse. Shut up.
No, Edgy, you have to understand. You know something that's funny? The funniest thing is, that's kind of the reason why Loki, kind of gets locked up in the first place. And and him roasting everybody is literally what caused
because he did roast everybody and they pissed him off. Loki got clocked. What makes it even funnier is the offspring of that is Odin's horse.
Like at the with Vosh typing quickly.
Yeah, Vosh is just that meme of the Key and Peele thing with the guy sweating profusely at Vosh reading the story. Sony are dumbasses shutting down Blue Point games. Yeah, they are. That's just wild to me, because I mean, as far as I know, every remake they made, like, even if you don't like the remakes themselves, like, sales wise, they were doing good. As far as I know, I mean, I know people
That's
weren't
all.
happy with the Demon Souls one, and I totally get why, looking at how they completely missed the point with a lot of the character designs. Especially like the Adjudicator looks. It's one of those things where, like, on a technical level, he looks better, but artistically, he looks worse. If that makes any sense. Because like, there's details that they either changed or removed
Yeah,
that
like
made the character what it is.
yeah,
And I'm
like
saying this as someone who hasn't even played Demon Souls. I've just seen the side by sides and know the lore. Thank you, Vadi Video.
Edgy, I'm gonna actually tap out. Yeah, I need to get some sleep.
Yeah, it's
I
almost
haven't.
midnight. We're not even 2 minutes in. What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna blitz through this real quick, guys, so we can,
All
because
right,
I do need to go to bed too.
You guys have a good night. All right.
Yeah, you too, man. Take it easy. Yeah, I was shocked when they said Blue Point was getting canceled. I thought for sure Blue Point was probably making, because I know some people wanted what's it, wanted like an Eco remake, and I was kind of thinking they're probably gonna do it, but rip. I guess it's just sign of the times. I guess. I mean, isn't Phil Spencer stepping down too from Xbox? I think I saw that on Twitter just casually. Graphics versus overall design. Yeah, like, because there's graphics and then there's like art direction and stuff like that. And I think graphically, the Demon Souls remake is better, but artistically, I think it's worse than the original. That's like the best way I can put it. That being said, though, I was low-key hoping that the Demon Souls remake would come to PC, so at least I could have easy access to a version of the game, because I don't have Demon Souls on my PS3. Even though, you know what? I'm gonna look up how expensive is a copy of Demon Souls now. Probably stupid expensive. Probably. Let me see. Demon Souls PS3. How bad is it if I wanted to get a copy of it now? $41 used. Damn. $248 for a used deluxe edition? Bruh. Nah. PC is the way to go. Xbox and Xbox, PlayStation, even Nintendo isn't as appealing as they used. Yeah, let's put it this way. Every single generation before this one, I had bought at least one console from them. This generation, so far, and that's not gonna change anytime soon, I ain't bought shit. Let's put it that way. I ain't bought shit. Like, every generation, I bought a PlayStation, if not like an Xbox or something, right? And when I say I bought, to be fair, it was most of my parents, but you know what I mean, right? I ain't bought a PS5 yet, and I still have no desire to buy one. Like, the closest you got to me almost buying one was maybe Demon Souls. And I'm like, I'm not buying it. Buying this console for one game. Fuck that. Great graphics don't always make a great game. You are correct. Exactly. Like, and I've noticed this too, because I've started playing more games on emulator. I noticed I'm having more fun playing older games, even older games that I have never played before. I'm having more fun with that than some games that come out now. But I already started noticing they might be remaking Rule of Rose. I think that's confirmed, and I'll be, as someone who has heard about that game, and I know it's stupid expensive to get a legit PS2 copy of it. And I've heard like the game is at the time was very controversial. I don't know how I feel about that. Modern remakes almost always lose the original aesthetic. The Ocarina of Time remake captured the style of the original game illustrations. Most new ones don't even try. This is why I'm kind of leaning towards more remasters are a way to go. Like the Legacy of Kain remasters, I think are the best. Especially because with those, you can toggle on the original visuals if you just don't vibe with the enhancements or whatever, which I think is a nice touch. You can just play the original how is, as far as I can tell, it's the same as the originals. I'd have to boot up the original and run them side by side to see if there's any real difference if you do that. But that's all I'm saying. I think I don't necessarily have a problem with remakes, but I think like if you're gonna remake a game, the original needs to be as easily available as the remake. That's why. Like I know some people got mad at some of the changes in Resident Evil 4 remake. It didn't bother me that much because I can just go play Resident Evil 4 remake on my PC with upscale textures. You know, it's not going anywhere. True, that Eastern video game is still good. Thankfully, the Western game devs is dying. Honestly, I don't care. Yeah, there's not that many Western games that I'm like really excited for anymore. I don't have a PS5 because my neighbor was upgrading to a PS5 Pro. Just asked me if I wanted his. Hey, there you go. The controversy was a nothing burger from the UK. They straight up lied and said the game had graphical triggers of, oh, fuck. I love Nova Drama. Did he do any diaper shit? You missed a lot, dude. Yeah. We were covering the Noah files where it's like a long... I only really covered the first video and like bits of the second and third one. But he was doing his age regression roleplay shit with a 14-year-old girl. Allegedly. I posted in the chat the link to the playlist earlier. Let me grab it again. Where did I post it? Yeah, let me copy. It gets you a clean link address to the playlist. It was uploaded to Bloodspeth's second channel, Brospeth. There you go. You can check those out. I've heard rumors that the PS6 may not have a disc drive. Honestly, with the way it's going now, it does not shock me. I mean, you have to pay extra if you want a PS5 with a disc drive, which is just wild to me that we're at the stage now where the idea of wanting a physical disc drive is a premium. Also, Will Rose remake would be great since the gameplay is nothing to write home about, but the story and saying is amazing. That's the thing though. I'm worried that like they would tone down aspects of the original story. Like even if the gameplay was improved tremendously, I'm worried that they would ruin either the atmosphere or the story somehow. But I don't know. Why does Sony love and hate money? Oh, they clearly love money though, because I mean they keep raising the prices of the PS5. It seems like. Is it the RE3 remake made me mad because of how bad they botched? Yeah, they botched that shit, and I was so mad because I was genuinely excited because I played the demo and I was like, oh, this demo's cooking. Only to find out that demo was the best part of the game. Because it was the only part of the game where Nemesis was actively stalking you, and it wasn't scripted. UK lost their lawsuit against Steam. Oh, they did? Oh. Bro, if I'm about to go to bed, I get a drink. Holy shit. Because I was low-key a little worried about that. I'm like, is Steam about to be fucked? But even though that lawsuit looked like it was gonna be some bullshit, but I guess Lord Gaben's round table of lawyers just smited the UK, and if only we could get them to stop being authoritarian little shits and get rid of all their age verification and stuff where they want to spy on you, because they're trying to get rid of end-to-end encryption. Same man banning Western studios of intergalactic heretic flops. Honestly, if Sony like abandon Western studios and just like focus on, you know, games from Japan and making sure that and this is the problem that anime's having now, where they're trying to appease, you know, everybody. They're trying to cater to Westerners, and it's like you missed the point of why Westerners flock to, you know, Asian shit, because it was different, because it wasn't like what the shit we get in the West. You know, not to say that we don't get good shit in the West every once in a while, we do. But a lot of people would you know, go to the JP side of things because it was different, it was unique. The Japan have been struggling, to be honest. They have. Like, I mean, their games haven't been doing the greatest either. I think Final Fantasy 16 didn't even do that great in Japan. I think. Don't quote me on that. If it flops, come on, Intergalactic has no chance of success. Look, man, you might be underestimating the shilling that Naughty Dog gets. You might be underestimating the shilling. Like it might sell decently, but I doubt it. I mean, I doubt it. Like I'm not saying it. Capcom makes nothing but Resident Evil. Well, to be fair, they also make Monster Hunter. They are bringing back Onimusha and what's that? Okami? Yeah, Okami too. I did not see that one coming. So, and they got that new when is that coming out? Pragmata, I think it's called. The one with the little girl and a dude in the suit, and it's like puzzle combat. That looks interesting. I'd have to play the demo for it before I like say if I want to do it. Well, even what's the problem? I don't know about the UK lawsuit. Is reality was the opposite of what they were saying. They were trying to So to answer your question about the UK thing, they were trying to say that Steam was a monopoly and trying to. I think they wanted to issue something with DLC or something. That they sold DLC through Steam, and they were trying to claim that like you couldn't sell the DLC anywhere else. Steam was preventing other people from doing that, which is total bullshit. And then like Epic Games was like backing the lawsuit because of course Epic really wants people on the Epic Game Store, even though the Epic Game Store is kind of shit. Let's just say it. Pragmata, the lolly game. Come on, man. I mean, are we gonna really do that like every game that has like a kid character's lolly now? That's kind of a stretch. I mean, there's probably some people who are gonna be absolute degenerates about it, but nah. Big Daddy Simulator 2. You talking about Pragmata? Yeah, Dad Simulator. Yeah, that's I think I'm gonna call that, like Dad Simulator. Single father with autistic daughter simulator. He's trying his best to get her ready for college. Not college, but he's trying his best to help her, I guess. I don't know. It looks interesting, but I am worried, is that puzzle combat gonna be boring? Or like become tedious after a while, because I could see that happening. The lawsuit was because Steam was a monopoly because it's predatory, because you can buy DLC for a game on Steam unless you bought the DLC on Steam. Well, you could buy the game on another platform and get you can't get the DLC. I mean, if you buy a game on Epic, you can't buy the DLC through Steam and then have it work with your copy on Epic. I don't think you can. Edgy, do you think I could do stuff on YouTube? That's up to you. I'm not gonna tell anybody to not make content. I mean, unless you doing something fucking criminal like shit, And I don't mean like you do drugs or pirate movies or something. I mean, something that Chris Hansen should be on your door for. Or like animal abuse or something. Yeah, go for it. YouTube is wild, man. You can't really predict how someone's channel is gonna do. I mean, Steam is a monopoly, not through force, just because everyone else wants to fuck customers. Steam refuses to. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's the meme, but it's kind of true. Steam wins by doing literally nothing. Like, that's literally it. Steam wins by doing literally nothing. Anyone can do anything on stuff on YouTube. Says another story. Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's easy ways to kind of try and get views on YouTube. You just cover whatever is trending. You put like an inflammatory title or whatever. And, people might hate you for it, but, you can do it. I'm not going to do it, but Steam does well because they don't try to add a bunch of additional tie-ins and conditions. Yeah, that too. I will say the best, like, alternative to Steam to me is GOG, because GOG, for a lot of their games, they're DRM free. And they also try to restore older games to make them playable on modern systems, which I do like as someone who likes, a lot of older games. So I do like GOG for that. That, and when the whole payment processor thing was going down, GOG seemed to be pushing back more. PC, you can mount and emulate and get around censorship. You can't do that with consoles. Yeah, the only problem I have with that is while, like, yes, you could use a mod to uncensor stuff, you'd still have to, pay for the game, so you still are rewarding the studio, the devs, the company or whatever for censoring the game, essentially. So that's why, to me, like, if a game, I see like a remake and it's like heavily censoring stuff for no fucking reason, I'm out. I'm gonna try my hardest not to buy it, because I just don't want to encourage that. That's part of the reason why I don't like. On my second channel, when I started doing the Doom retrospective, I didn't do Doom the Dark Ages because I was like, I'm not paying $70. Not that I can't. It's not that I can't afford it, because I can. I just, especially then, I could afford it. It's just I didn't want to further encourage $70 games. Games getting more expensive. Modern games just suck. And I was definitely accepting like Stellar Blade and Theater Vitals, but I was mostly disappointed and forgettable. Yeah, there's a lot. To be fair, you also have to factor in, like, there's a lot of good indie games out there too. Depending on what kind of what kind of games you like. You know, so there's definitely stuff out there. You just gotta find it more. It's just that the more mainstream stuff is hard. What is an indie game to you? A game made by like a small group of people that's not backed by like a huge company. If they aren't getting any financial backing, just do crowdfunding. Or like honestly, indies kind of become like what AA games used to be back during the like the PS2 era. I guess you still had AA games in the 360 and PS3 era too. So in some cases, I guess you can call indie like that. It's kind of become like the term's been watered a bit. But already not or Skim talk about indie games. They don't have publishers or devs, only IPs. I guess you could throw them in there. I guess you could say they're like because AA kind of could be considered like an insult. So I guess you might not want to like label them as that. But I guess you could do that. There's two types of user success. You either cover what everyone else is covering, get swept up in the wave of eager viewers, or you cover shit so obscure you draw people into intrigue. Yeah, that's true. Last video game I beat recently was Portal 2. That game was incredible. What is the last game I actually beat? I'm trying to remember now. Been a while. I have to think about it. I have to look through my Steam library. The fact that Nintendo fans are still butthurt over Power is genuinely hilarious. Yeah, and honestly, like, Nintendo trying to patent summoning creatures and stuff, I'm so glad that I think that's getting thrown out. Their patent, I was like, get fucked, Nintendo. Like, just fuck you for that. Because Nintendo got too much goddamn power. Like, somebody gotta take them down a notch. It's crazy to me how people be defending Nintendo. Like, the same shit they would go at any other company for, they give Nintendo a pass for some reason. I don't understand it. It's weird. Nintendo lost tons of patents because it has lost good. But a lot of patents in games to me are just ridiculous. And it's like, get this shit out of here. Well, then it pisses me off is you remember the Nemesis system from what was it? The Shadow of Mordor games? That shit's patent, so you can't use it in other games. And they patent it and they don't do anything with it. They're unenforceable. I don't think they're unenforceable. I just think that I don't even know if they're unenforceable because it's probably cases where a patent has been enforced. And in game company use Nemesis system. They could, but I feel like if it was found out that they just copied the Nemesis system word for word, well, line by line by code or whatever, I feel like they could get sued for that. Nintendo owns a patent on a sanity meter mechanic. Guess what? Tons of games have those. They probably don't do them the exact same way Nintendo does. Because you can have a sanity mechanic system that works one way, but someone can make one that works in a completely different way. But for like your like the outsider, it doesn't what you call it? It doesn't look different. Wizards of the Coast own a patent for a trading card game method of play. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh exists. Again, I'd have to look at what the patent specifically says, because you can have a patent where it's like you're patenting a very specific thing that another game that might look similar on the surface isn't actually doing. It might not be similar enough where the patent could be enforced. Because you wouldn't spend the money to patent something if you weren't going to enforce it if someone used it. Like, that doesn't make any sense from a business standpoint. It just, to me, doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you even bother if you're not going to enforce it? Did you hear Hygar claim to be indie? Yeah, and it turns out they were being funded by Tencent, the giant Chinese corporation that has its hands in literally every fucking game, it seems like. Yeah, totally indie. Totally not an industry plant. Glad it flopped, that's all I'm gonna say. Hygar's about as indie as Overwatch is iconic versus TF2. Yeah. Yeah. Who has a Nintendo suit? I don't fucking know. They sued it. That list will probably be really short, like 3 people. Conglomerates are very indie. Yeah, totally, yeah. Yeah, CCP backed bad companies are totally indie, guys. What are you talking about? They're gonna try patenting summoning in a country with a buttload of monster collection franchises, like Sony trying to patent an animation style. They technically did with what was it, the Spider-Verse movies. They patented a certain technique they use to get the visuals like that. I don't think anyone has, tested that patent, but they did do it. I think that patent is still theirs. I don't think anyone has contested it, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that. So I have beef with Tencent. Who doesn't have beef with Tencent? I don't even know why they bought it. Well, you talking about High Guard? I don't know. I don't know either. I guess I thought that was going to be the next big thing, but it didn't. Oh, fuck Sony. Oh yeah. Sony's done some evil shit too. Like, I know we were kind of like, talking shit about Nintendo. I mean, not Nintendo. We were talking shit about Nintendo, but Sony's fucked too. And I know Sony recently patented some kind of tech that like allows you to like stream the games or something, or like part of them. So people are worried that like the PS6, you might not even be able to physically download a game to your console. You might have to always be online, even if you're playing a game that's single player. Which that would be pretty fucked. System Shock 3. Yeah, that's sad that we're probably never gonna get System Shock 3. That is sad. Or at least if we are gonna get it, it ain't gonna be for a long time, by the looks of it. Something radical had to happen with that. Nova probably hates on Power because it's cool, and probably envious he didn't get invited to a certain island. Ah, damn, man, that's cold. That's cold. But let's get through this video because I've meant to be like wrapping up earlier, but yeah, because Stadia was a complete success, right, guys? Yeah. These companies, man, they're not gonna learn lessons. They're just gonna keep doing the wrong things till it somehow comes out being right. This is what it is. But you know what? Now that I think about it, they could probably try to do that to justify maybe selling the consoles cheaper or whatever, because they might not need to put as much hardware in the console, as much RAM and stuff. When they can just, I don't know, some like giant data center they have, they can just stream the game content to you or whatever. Glad Nova's revenge arc collapsed like a house of cards in a hurricane. Yeah, it seems like he's fucked. I mean, like, well, it didn't work because, I mean, Chen only has one strike still on his account. I mean, hopefully he can get that one removed too, so he's completely safe, but we don't know. Am I out of touch? So I don't know as a consumer who are wrong? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Speaking of Sony patents, I saw one where they have a patent now where apparently they're trying to make a system where like the AI can just play the game for you. Which to me, it's like, why the fuck would I want an AI playing a game for me? Like, that's just peak games journalist mode. You know what I mean? Just post pictures of Nova in diapers around his town. That would be funny. Nova stopped striking at everyone pointed out he could serve the 5 years prison time. Yeah, copyright abuse can get you in serious fucking trouble. I don't know if too many people for filing false copyright strikes on YouTube have actually been taken to court and ended up in jail, but there's the risk of that. That's why you don't do it. Because false copyright are felony. Yeah, I think it might be considered perjury. I think. I'm no lawyer, don't quote me on that. I haven't looked it up, but I think that might be. Like I said, don't quote me on that.
Oh, I'm not gonna eat.
I'm not. Don't come to me for legal advice. That's all I'm gonna say. And I see people in this chat talking about Bloodspeth. It's perjury according to Key Farms. It probably is. I've heard people say that. You gotta take a look at that as a publisher. Why all the games they put out are buggy?
Keep it up,
well,
I'll
the
fucking
exception of
disable
Doom,
chat,
all the games they put out are buggy as shit.
I'm not in a good mood because I got catfished.
Oh, hang on, he's crashing now. Hold on.
Keep it up and I'll fucking disable chat, you fucking fucktards. I'm not in a good mood because I got catfished.
So yeah, if you caught that, Nova got catfish. Nah, he caught people. What did he say? Hold on, let me go back. Did I skip over the crash out?
I'm not in a good mood.
Oh, here it is.
Keep it up and I'll fucking disable chat, you fucking fucktards. I'm not in a good mood.
I love this person hair cake saying, Nova, what did you do in Epstein's Island? Waiting for the day Nova shows up in chat, tells Edgy SYMFMB. That would be hilarious if it happened. Would be. I mean, he showed up on Purity Sen streams and she was playing fucking Dragon Quest. Wasn't even talking about him, like, at all. So wouldn't shock me if he did. I don't think I cover him enough or have enough pull with, I feel like a better term, pull with YouTube to, you know, show up on his radar. But maybe. As I said, publisher not developer. They take risk on niche enthusiast games like Doom, Dishonored, Prey, and Hi-Fi. Well, to be fair, I don't think Doom is that niche anymore. I mean, dang, I don't think Doom was ever really niche, but I don't think new Doom is niche at all. I mean, the first one, arguably, maybe. You could probably, actually, yeah, the first one, definitely, but now I wouldn't say as much. No, Your Honor, it's cool. My friend, a red talking penguin on the internet, he's basically a lawyer. What's this white coat? What's that white coat for? He and Big Toph would make a nice cup. Ugh. Is Adam Sessler a loco? I have no idea. I don't know too much about Adam. At least he got catfished by a girl. Others would be so lucky. Do we know it's a girl that he got catfished by? Because I haven't like looked in too deeply into the catfish thing. Do we know? No, see, I shipped them.
Because I got catfished.
Because he said something later, so I don't know if it's a girl or not. Yeah, Pete threatened to send her pound to unprovoked, possibly legal. Are you talking about what he said to the Purity Sins? Because he did say that to her. He also told Bloodspeth that if he showed up, that he said it was that he was in a stand your ground state, and that if he showed up on his property, it wouldn't end well, which is a threat. I mean, just saying. He later walked it back when he realized that Blood was joking, because I think Blood was doing like a talking about doing a low-cal road trip or something. But it was clear, from my understanding, because I haven't watched the actual stream, but my understanding, it was clearly a joke. But yeah, that's just weird, dude. I know he made like a dick comment towards Purity Sin too, which was like, I don't know, bro. He seems like one of the people, you know, that tries to. He seems like one of them virtue signaling types. That seems kind of weird. Yet the Purity Noah tried to pass it all off as didn't mean it that way. Also, Noah took a page out of Boogie's playbook and all things not to do. Yeah, Noah's pretty nasty. Purity Sin as well. Yeah, that's what I heard. Like, I seen like some like really fuzzy like screenshots of the chat. It was hard to see exactly what he said. I assume he was talking about the chick in the beginning of the stream. Is the catfish a different incident? Yeah, I think this is different from who he was raging at in the stream just now. I think this is a different situation. Because he said something later that makes me think it's not someone actually in the stream. You'll hear it in a minute. No, I say in a minute, but there's a lot of dead air in here.
No, I'm not okay. I haven't been okay for a long time. I've just been hiding it.
Chat, I'm playing the world's smallest violin form. Can you hear it? Can you hear the violin I'm playing right now? He did tell Purity to suck my 8-inch long meat to redact some of it. Yeah, that I did see, and it's like, bruh. He tries to come off, like I said, he tries to come off one of those, you know, virtue signaling type of people. You know, probably one of them feminist types, so, you know, that harassing, you know, you could probably uh, fuck, I'm too sleepy. I'm trying to think of the word. You could probably interpret that as sexual harassment. People are suspecting it's Nova's so-called girlfriend that catfished him. Yeah, I saw something claiming that like the girl that it might be was someone who's known for like fucking with like predator types, but I don't know about that. What's with cows thinking they have 8-inch hot dogs? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know, man. That is weird. Yeah, but you can see people in this chat are trolling him. I'm saying, "You not hide anything, boy." Okay, emo king. That one's funny. Bono to say that to a woman and not someone under 18. Gutsier than I took for him. Yeah. Those who virtue signal on open feminists never get out of the sex passive predators, just like, yeah, as an insult to them.
Thanks for the gifts.
And someone
Makes me
just
feel a little better.
Oh, you gotta hear this. You gotta hear how he tries to throw a pity party here, but someone just donated money to him, and it's like, don't give this fucker money. I know I'm preaching to the choir. I know you guys aren't gonna do it, but why the fuck would you give him money? Unless you don't know what he is, in that case, okay, I guess. But you just don't get this fucker money.
Thanks for the gifts. Makes me feel a little better. I have thousands, if not tens of thousands of people blocked.
That's not a bragging right, dude. Eric Payne's 18 corruptions. I'll have to look that up later. Statistically, some cows are hung. Probably. I would not understand why locals aren't think they can rival horses. Like, seriously, be realistic. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know either, man. I'm just going to chalk it up to their egos. A lot of them have inflated egos. That's probably what it is. Since Goofy has a dog turd in a pastry box, call it a double fudge chocolate cake. Okay, for legal reasons, I cannot condone those actions. For obvious reasons, I don't, YouTube disclaimer, I don't condone harassment. But that is funny. That is funny as fuck. You might get a boss's attention, but... Oh, man, I think this is the second time someone's mentioned Bosch today. That's funny. I gave Bosch's attention, but I said, yeah, that's about right. Voss might start breaking out in sweat over there. He'd be dabbing his forehead in his chat. Be like, you alright? He's like, what's wrong? He'd be like, oh, nothing.
If you want to help me out, you can always buy a cameo.
And there he goes, shitting. Isn't he shitting? Yeah, we'll roll with that. Shitting his cameos. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck. I don't understand the. Sorry, my voice is cracked. I don't understand the appeal of cameos in the first fucking place, but why the hell would you want it from him? That's just me. Nova does seem pretty aggressive when it comes to women. Yeah, kind of like Cyrex. Because Cyrex get way more aggressive when you're talking to a female, too. You think Vosh's ears burn when someone mentions horses? You know how, like, when dogs, when you say their favorite word, their ears perk up? I think that's Vosh. I think that's how he is. When he hears the word horse, it's like his ears perk up. He's like, oh, what? Bro shit? Bro shit?
Cameos are dwindling right now, and I don't even have enough money to cover my credit card payment today.
Okay, did you hear? I'm going to play this back at normal speed. Hold on. Because I really want y'all to hear that. He big mad right now.
If you want to help me out, you can always buy a cameo. My cameos are dwindling right now, and I don't even have enough money to cover my credit card payment today.
Yeah, he's claiming he can't cover his credit card payment right now. Yeah, he's not doing great, and that makes me feel better. Bosch has a bottle of honey and a bag of oats on the ready. I don't even want to picture what he's gonna do with that. Featuring Cyrix, Nova, Goon, Clown, Bosch, and Digi, bro. He tried to flex on us. Was that a flex saying that you can't even pay your credit card off? Was that a flex? I don't think it was. Admitting that you can't pay your credit card off. I don't know. That's not like a DSP move. I need that money for my bills. I really do. And for my electric bill, the internet bill. Edgy, you don't get it. Diapers are expensive. Yeah, you're right. I don't get it.
Which is why I should go fuck myself.
Yes, you should. Be a lot cooler if you did.
Why?
I love this comment by Riley, who gave this thing a credit card. I think Andrew Dobson also hated women, but like him, people like him have a super aggressive towards women while being more passive around men. Yeah, I think you might be on to something there. Because I remember he told Zelda Williams, Robin Williams' daughter, to calm her tits, and she was talking about mourning like the anniversary of her father's, passing. Like, dog, what the fuck? Vox versus Pippa and Liquor Chris versus Ian Brandon Anderson would be the best two beefs online. Pippa was so funny when someone told her what Vasha called her. She said, "I don't take the opinion of horse fuckers." I think that's exactly what she said, or something like that. That was funny. With the amount of time Phil snorts and gulps, you think he sustains us solely on phlegm? Yeah. And Thompson's not only a degenerate hypocrite, but sucks best, but he also had that god-awful work ethic, and he also has an infamous inflation fetish. Yeah, he did. I think that's what bothers me the most. Is like when people are hypocritical about it. Like, they'll be like, "Oh, objectification's bad, and, you shouldn't do it, it's sexist," but it's like they turn around and do it. And it's like, bruh, just, it's fine. Like, it's fine. You can be horny on main. It's fine. Just, don't act like other people are wrong for doing the same thing. Like, what the fuck?
Former friends weasel me out of hundreds of dollars. Okay?
Yeah, that's basically what she said, yeah. Vosh only likes Pippa because she's an adult woman. He dislikes her because she's not a horse girl. Had a literal objectification fetish. Yeah. Yeah, we can't let Vosh get near. What's that VTuber's name? The one who's military person, Tomoe Umare, the tomboy horse. Yeah, we can't let Vosh know about her. It'll be a wrap. It'll be over. We can't let him know. Well, he'd probably hate her because she's patriotic, so, we're probably fine, actually. Capitalism is based, subhuman, coxswain, other degenerate weirdo support, socialism, and communism, yeah. Tomoe is peak. Yeah, I've just seen clips of Tomoe, and it's like, she seems like a chill person. I'm not just saying that because of her massive tits and her abs, but that totally isn't coloring my decision. I mean, that totally isn't coloring my statement. That's what I meant to say. Kirsha is the edgy chud VTuber. That's the thing, though. Like, Kirsha seems like she says like edgy shit, but it also seems like she's not like malicious. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, like, we went back to like early 2000s internet. Kirsha would probably be perfectly like, no one would have an issue with Kirsha. For context, I don't have a problem with Kirsha. Like, I think she's fine. I've watched some of her content. I think she's kind of funny. Especially when she talks about stories about her mom. Like, when she talks about some of the crazy shit her mom used to do, I'm like, that is fucking wild. Like, I was like, this girl need to do stand-up about this shit, because it'd probably be funny as fuck. But Goldstrip and Super Creek are my favorites. Good choice. Good choices. What's funny is that Pippa sang the horse song and said, "I consider show a picture of Voss Dirt." Oh, nah. Remember the, like, Pakistani girl VTuber who was a racist goonette girl? Oh, you're talking about Elfin Psyop? Yeah, that one was crazy. I don't even think Kirsha is that edgy. She just doesn't have much of a filter. Yeah, she's way bad. Yeah, I don't even think, honestly, I think Kirsha's kind of mild. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird, but I just think she's kind of mild. I think she's not afraid to, ask questions about shit that most people wouldn't. I like the idea of a persona. I like girl fairies. Okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a girl fairy, especially if it's legit. But there's a lot on that. You know, they put on like they play it up or what. I mean, if you play it up a little bit, it's fine. But Elfin was just crazy. Like just too far with that shit and just weird. Pippa versus Nova. Oh my, Pippa would, especially we're talking about old Pippa, because Pippa's kind of mellowed out a little bit. I think old Pippa would just lay into him. It would be funny as fuck. Her mom dated a neo-Nazi. Do you think I have a chance? With Pippa or her mom? Not Pippa, with Kirsha or her mom? I mean, you can't, I mean, if you're talking about Kirsha, I mean, I don't think you can be much worse than a neo-Nazi. Kirsha eats room temperature ketchup. Okay, yeah, we gotta cancel her then. If she eats room temperature ketchup, we gotta cancel her. I don't make the rules. Like, she should have been upfront about being brown instead of being a bleached brown girl Sims for white boy. Honestly, the thing that gets me with Elfin is just like she would be all racist and she would talk shit about Pakistani people while being one. And it's just like, you know, you didn't have to be super racist with it. Like, you could have just been, you know, like, I mean, most men Kirsha dated turned out to be gay. So she's the female version of the dude from Korra. What's his name? Mako, was that his name? The firebender dude? So she's the female version of him. Because every dude, every chick that guy dated turned out gay. Korra and Asami. Like, that's his real bending technique. He turns bitches gay. Oh man, Korra. I'm not even an Avatar fan like that. I know Korra's a shit show. Here's just pretty chill, actually. Yeah, she's, at least from what I've seen from her streams, maybe she's different IRL, but she seemed chill. Kirship, I'm not ruling out the MILF. I don't know if you want to go for that, bruh. I don't know. Like, there's a saying about sticking your dick in crazy, but, you know, all power to you. Yeah, Karen named late actor Mako. They had a 2-time and cut. Yeah. Kirsten, funny enough, didn't do anything to beat her biggest attractor without lifting a finger. Her fans did that, and the person was pretty sus they're using it. That's funny. Andrew Dobson also lust over underage lesbians. There are rumors that he was going to come back. Thankfully, it didn't happen. Yeah, I heard about that. There was like an account that looked like that was claiming to be him on like Blue Sky or something. I heard the VTuber Powder. Is she the one that did the Amelia VTuber model? You know, the British one from the propaganda game that everyone now simps for? Oh fuck, Schmorky. Oh no, not Schmorky. Not fucking Schmorky. Oh man, dude, have we ever found out if Schmorky is still alive? Because I know that was like a whole thing. People didn't know if Schmorky was even still alive or not. Has anyone found out if he's still out there? I genuinely think Schmorky, you know, he need to get some help. I'm not even trying to be mean. I'm dead ass. Like, there's something wrong with him. Dobson is gross. We don't want the blue bear come back. Yeah. I just found I wasn't really like active online like that to really like, you know about Dobson aside from memes, so I didn't get like the full Dobson experience. I'll just call it that. I remember Kirsha told a story about dating a guy who complained that he was too and that she was too. Oh no, my lobster is too buttery. Oh no. Also, face Nick's in hot water because they told their streamers you can't speak your mind on any social. Yeah, you talking about with Jelly? Because Jelly was talking about the Minecraft propaganda thing, and Face Connect like had the weirdest overreaction I've ever seen about it. Yeah, I think something happened where they kind of sort of walked it back or tried to, but it's a shame because what Jelly said was literally mild as fuck. It's like I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, Andrew, I can't say Andrew on the press box. Supposedly, Schmorky retreated back to his family's trailer. Not sure what he's been up to. Better ask Rebecca Sugar. That's concerning. Supposedly, I read that right. Trace's big band. Yeah, he did. Didn't she? Yeah, she didn't like it and said, "Can't games be apolitical? It's not that hard." Then they crashed. Yeah, literally, all she said was she doesn't think that politics like that deserve to be in a game, like Minecraft. And it's like she's right. Who's Schmorky? Schmorky was this artist who was big on something awful. Back when his name Lowtac was still alive, and back when that site was big, and he was an animator, and he even got to do that like Adult Swim thing where the dog is sitting and everything's on fire. He's like, "This is fine." Yeah, that was Schmorky who animated that. And at one point, he was even going to get a show with I think it was Nickelodeon, but then Schmorky fell into the Tumblr gender fluid insanity, and he just never recovered from it. He just kind of lost it. That's really all I can say about it. And then it turns out he had a lot of weird fetishes like poop and shit. So, yeah. Unsurprisingly, a 4chan user got those skins from Education Edition and made those texts for villagers who are essentially as a villager sweatshop. I knew someone was going to do that on the internet. I knew it was only a matter of time. Good job, internet. Schmorky made the dog burn the house comment. Yeah, that's what I mean. He made that. Yeah. But yeah, Schmorky went crazy and he just kind of vanished off the internet. We don't really know what happened. There are people thinking he was dead or in some kind of institution, which honestly, him being an institution would have been the good option, like the good ending, but that's not what we got. I can't believe Ken Ashcorp made the Andrew Dobson song. Oh, that was Ken Ashcorp? That's funny. Is he a horror cow? Is who Schmorking? Yeah, I think you probably could make the argument that Schmorky was a horror cow. I don't think. Trying to think. Maybe a little bit. Schmorky is Stone Toss. I please believe that's not the case. Well, I think Stone Toss got doxxed recently and they confirmed that it's not him. I think. Leave it to 4chan to make those unhinged crap. Also seems some people hate Sourway because she speaks out against the age verification stuff. Yeah, I saw she was going viral on my Twitter about how like ridiculous like age restriction is in Europe right now. But yeah, hopefully Sourway ain't getting too much hate because I mean she's been through like a few controversies before, but she's been all right. Even though she's French, I do hope the best for her. That's a joke. That's a joke. She's fine. Almost he sucks. He was so annoying. He was a little more than annoying, given his, predo tendencies. Not even tendencies. He straight up acted on that shit, so you can't even say tendencies. Now we have Kang Min Lee as a sort of based Asian. He is bad. I've never heard of him. Schmorky's not Stone Toss. Stone Toss was a something awful sewer. The reference was intentional. I think you would say reject that evidence. That alternative is too funny. I mean, it is funny. Automatic makes fan versus be perfectly honest. Yeah, anyone who calls out censorship, like, genuinely, like, even if I disagree with you on other political stuff, like, yeah, I agree. Fuck this shit. House Powder also has a model that UK chick. Yeah, Powder at the Amelia one. Yeah, I remember that. I remember some people got mad at her for that, and I'm just like, fuck it, it's the internet, guys. Like, we're gonna make fun of everything. That's the internet. And Aiden here with the absolutely most just common sense statement. If you can't pay your credit card bill, stop buying shit. Unless it's something you actually need, like food or water or, like electric bill or something. Which I don't think, which Nova lives with his mom, so I don't even get why he has as many bills to begin with. I think he does. Oh, to be fair, I think he does pay rent to her a little bit or something like that. Or he chips in with the bills. Sorry, is a snail muncher. So she's literally eating snails. I mean, she's French. Like, that doesn't shock me. She eats the baguettes. I mean, I'm giving French people shit. I do like French onion soup. What's your credit? Like, oh, Calvin here with the best comment posters, credit card statements, so you can see where that money's going. Yeah.
Oh, how about you?
Schmorky stole his schizo girlfriend's meds and recorded one for episodes to try and get people on his side. He's unironically evil. Yes, he did do that. I've watched the Magic. Was it Magic Mush? Yeah, he had like a bit of that that altercation. Edgy, do you know any good girl fairy femcel type creators? I don't know if she does this a bit, but there is Scarla from Niji Sanji. She kind of has some girl failure tendencies. At least some clips. I guess you could say Pippa. I guess. Yeah, imagine someone senses a Pippa and Pippa starts roasting me. Honestly, I'd take it like a badge of honor though. Pippa's cool. They shut down Duolicious. I have no idea what that is. What else was I saying? Nova for Caleb Hammer win. I mean, wheezing, bro. Caleb, Nova getting cooked by Caleb would be so fucking funny. That would be so fucking funny. Imagine Nova had a crash out just like Michael Richards did at the last fact, bruh. Can I get a French onion soup, please? Please. Yeah, that's about right. I didn't even mean to make that reference. I was just saying in general. I mean, she has admitted to eating a baguette for breakfast once. I've actually done that before too, but not the whole baguette. I've had like part of a baguette and like put like cream cheese and stuff on it. It was good. Pippa was a female neat girl fairy, but not so much anymore. Yeah, she's a reformed one. Femstar creators, literally any VTuber. Kind of some views. Not all of them. Some of them aren't really femcel. They'll like play it up as like a joke or whatever, like as a bit. But some of them are definitely, I think. Shondo's a failure and we love her. Yeah, I mean, there you go. Shondo, I guess, counts. Pippa has more money than we'll probably ever see, but she puked in a drawer and lost teeth because she refused to drink water. Yeah. That's what I said. Pippa's like a reformed girl failure femcel, I guess. The whole baguette broski. Liquid Chris versus Nova. My money's on Liquid Chris. We Nova versus Chin in a debate. That would be funny. I don't even know what they debate about, but it would be funny.
You fuck off, Calvin. While you're at it.
Hold on, let me rewind that. You got to see what Calvin said because it's funny. Calvin says, post your CC statement so we can see where the money's going. Nova has a reaction.
Oh, how about you fuck off, Calvin? While you're at it, go to Pound Town.
I'm gonna call it my piece, y'all. Yeah, we got a minute left. As soon as I finish this, I'm calling it because it's almost 1 o'clock, man. Who's solidest, Chris? I don't know, man. We need Nova versus. Oh, I read that. I don't know. Yeah, have a good night, Wendigo. Love versus Chen on the debate. I'd put Jimmy him saying a twinkle Twitter will stop. That'd probably be the most entertaining debate.
None of your business what phone I have. I'm fucking pissed off.
Oh no, he's angry. He's angry. He got catfished. Oh no. Oh no, he got catfished. I'm never doing that voice again. I don't know what the fuck. I'm never doing that again. Okay, who do you think is the worst like pick me girl VTubers in terms of like pandering to male audiences and laying it on thick? I'm not really sure. That's tough. I don't know. I have to think about that. Nova crashed out for days. Yeah, pretty much. Interesting that he hasn't commented on what Bloodspeth released yet. No, with the whole Nova Files things and him talking to, doing his like fetish shit with around a 14-year-old that he knows is 14 allegedly. Yeah, that's interesting how he didn't type that SYMB thing, whatever the fuck he typed on those videos. Elfin Psyop held the title. Yeah, I think she did.
Instead of an ooh,
Nova McDonald's won't even hire me. Yeah.
I'll give you a fuck you.
Oh, someone made a reference to the Nova
Instead of an
Files.
ooh, I'll give you a fuck you.
Henya's not a typical girl favorite, but her IQ is around room temperature. We love her. Yeah, we love the smart cattle. Don't you insult the smart cattle. Henya's awesome. I know you're fucking around. Henya's awesome. She's my replacement since the other smart cattle is no longer here. So I need Henya's my replacement. She's my backup. I can't lose Henya, man. I can't. She's too precious. Probably doesn't say anything because he knows it wouldn't look good if he said anything without proof. The one time his Sentry 2 brain cells up a jolt electricity between them. Yeah, because if he tries to address it, I mean, like, I don't even know how. I'm genuinely trying to think of a way you could address this and not make yourself look worse. I just don't think it's possible. Like, I think the only things you could do in this situation is get off the internet entirely. Okay, the only thing I can think you could do is either you own up to it and say, yes, I did this. Yes, it was fucked up. There's something wrong with me. I'm leaving the internet. I'm never doing this again. That's like the best thing I think you could do. And then you genuinely left the internet. I think that's all you could do. Like, there's some controversies where, like, you know, I'll just use an example, something mundane, like, oh, you said the N-word online. You know, where you could just, if you don't address it, like, eventually I think people will forget about it. But this ain't one of those times where you can just forget about it. Or that people will just let you forget about it, you know what I mean? Henya meeting Saba almost started a singularity. Yeah, I don't think the world can handle too many collabs between them two. I think it would just mind break everyone. AI claim doesn't work because AI was still on its infantile stage at the point it went public. Well, to be fair, like the full, well, yeah, actually, there's parts of this video, like the Twinkle Tickle Little Star is part of the Nova Files, even though I don't think until this point we've had the full, you know, video of that. I think we just had like that little snippet. Fuck, what was I trying to say? The fuck was I trying to say? Oh, so yeah, so that kind of proves these videos aren't like, you know, they were before AI was really a thing, so he can't say that, oh, it was AI. Like, he can't do that now. And that's one of the big problems with AI and deepfakes and stuff now, is it's a lot easier, I feel like, to kind of poison. I guess poison the well is the right term for that, I guess. You can kind of poison the well by saying, oh, this is AI, and you know what? So I might believe you, unfortunately, even if it's not true. Wendigoon versus Nova. See, the thing is, at least from what I've gathered, Wendigoon seems like a genuinely nice person, even though I think he would have some choice words for Nova. I think that they would just be a lot less vulgar, I guess is the right word, than like most people would probably have to someone like Nova, I guess. I feel like Wendigoon would have this might sound funny. I think Wendigoon would have like a Chris Hansen type of approach. You know, he just like, he's gonna calmly, casually, you know, just hit Nova. Turkey Tom versus Nova, that'd probably be a shit show. Wendigoon versus Nova plus In Praise of Shadows. In Praise of Shadows is the one that was trying to cancel Wendigoon, right? Just a Robot versus Nova. Bro, I don't think the world is ready for that level of autism. And I say, as someone who used to like Jar, I stopped watching him long before the Cine Bear controversy. But Yeah, that was him. Okay. Wendigoon would pray for nobody. I think he would. When it's about Deagle slowly. He probably, okay, I don't know. Just a robot would beat up Nova. He might, I don't know. You bounce on it. Yep. Bounce on it. I forgot who taught her that. Was it Cottontail that taught her that? The bounce on it. Jar's telling Buff, like, go listen to how little Ponder Sprocket talked about him. Oh, is Jar actually jacked? I don't know anything about what he actually looked like. That's funny. That's funny. I think Jar's openly said he's autistic. I just knew that. That's literally the only thing I knew about Jar as a person, that he was really autistic. And his new one was Gonads Dio. Gonads Dio, that's a good one. I haven't watched Hanya in a little bit. I need to watch her more. That's because now she streams on YouTube, because I used to occasionally watch her on Twitch, just lurking.
Because no one gives a flying fuck about me. Because no one gives a flying fuck about me.
You're right. We don't, Nova. But yeah. So that's it. Originally I was gonna, hold on, you should totally do a stream on Birdie, Absolute Insanity. I've watched like a video on Birdie and I was just like, this is so fucking nuts. Like, I feel like I would go insane trying to cover it. The stream on Birdie would probably take me forever to get through. Like, that'd probably have to be like a day that I probably have to have like a day or two off to do that. I'd probably do multiple streams. Or do it like early in the day. And go for like multiple hours, but maybe. I don't know. I am gonna end the stream here though, because it is almost 1 o'clock where I am, and I got shit to do tomorrow, so Hanya playing Class Tomb Raider, I gotta check that out. Oh, is she? Deadwing Dog was almost brain broken dealing with Birdie and Sunny Bear. You know it's bad when Deadwing is taking psychic damage, because Deadwing has seen some shit, bro. That little bear avatar is just haunted, man. Its eyes are haunted. It's got that veteran stare, man. Like, oh boy. God damn. You know, because, I mean, Deadwing be in the trenches with the users. I don't know how he does it. Like, I genuinely don't know how he does that shit, man. But, yeah, last thing I'm going to say is there is going to be a video about basically what I covered here on stream. It's just going to be, like, maybe 30 minutes long. Maybe a little more than that. Just highlighting all the best bits. I'm going to try and have that out tomorrow. Probably won't be out to tomorrow night at the rate I'm going. But we'll see. And, yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'm going to go get some sleep. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Y'all have a good night. Yeah, Dad Winter saw the infamous Smurf story. Yeah, he did. He did. But all right, y'all. I'll see you later.